I am live. All right. Wow, it's weird that the audio just ended, or the song just ended. All right. I'm Speedwerd, and I am honored to be closing this Shots Fired marathon with a little game called Lifeline. For people who aren't aware of Lifeline, it is a voice action adventure. What that means is that I will be controlling the main character with my voice. I will be using a Rock Band microphone. You can also use a headset plugged into the PlayStation 2. For this one, compared to the last marathon, I'm going to be using a save game. So we are going to get the main character, who's named Rio's alternate outfit. So just to make it a little bit different. Plus the route has completely changed since the last marathon run. Alright, so time's going to start as soon as you see the text on the screen. I'll tell you when, just get ready. So I'm loading a save file. This is still new game, despite me loading a save file. And start the time now. Okay. So, like I said, this is still a new game save file. The thing that you have to make sure when making a save file for alternate outfit is you have the same amount of health items as you do if you start a new game by itself. So this is the introduction to the main character.
This is the security room. Come in, please.
It says Rio Hohenheim. Rio is half Japanese, half German. She is going to be on this little journey of Lifeline with us.
I finally got through. Finally, my efforts
Hey,
pay
lag.
off. Is the comm link still live? Operator, can you say something?
Hello. You can be really sarcastic there, and she'll
Who are
she'll
you?
pick up on it and call you out on it.
You don't sound like the regular guy.
So I hold down the circle button to talk to Rio, and I release
Anyway,
it, and the
doesn't
command
matter
will
who
go
you are
through.
now. Listen, will you please undo the lock?
So the circle and the square buttons are going to be the primary buttons I'll be using in the run. The square buttons to open up doors and interact with things,
Saved at last.
and circles to talk to her.
A real head case security guard locked me up in there for over an hour. Jeez. I didn't know what was gonna happen.
I'm trying not to talk over Rio so much, so you can get a gist or
what's
understanding
your
of the story.
Are you trapped inside that monitor room? So we share the same dilemma.
Hey, money.
And now? First, there's something I have to get.
So we skipped an intro cutscene. Basically, it's 2029. Japan launched a hotel in space, and we were invited to the grand opening. But the opening was crashed by a bunch of aliens. So the character who we're playing as, the operator, is locked inside some kind of room where he controls cameras and stuff. Rio was locked inside that room by the security guard for her safety. So that's the whole understanding. And we came to the hotel with our girlfriend Naomi, and she's missing right now. So Rio's currently looking for a weapon to defend herself with.
Huh. It's locked.
A zombie.
Please disengage this lock. Just like you undid the other one.
So once again, I have to spam square 3 times to open this up for her. The game's really slow to start, but it will pick up here soon. This is the intro, how to play the game. So Rio has, I like to call it a temporary tattoo with this new Game Plus outfit that she has on, because later when she changes outfits, the tattoo's gone. So you don't see it. So
Thanks for your help.
I like to say it's temporary.
Any monsters? Look, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Just wait there to be rescued. If we're lucky, we'll see each other soon. Until then.
So we're going to get into our first fight here with a giant worm. I want to attack all of its eyes. I need to tell Rio to get up. Get up, or else she'll take damage. So the worm has a chance to spew acid. If it does, I have to shoot one of its eyes at the start. If not, I'll shoot 2 of its eyes. You can give Rio up to 3 commands though, but good luck getting all 3 of them to go through. Left eye, middle eye. Right eye, left eye. Left eye, red eye. Sorry. A little nervous. I'll get over this. It was horrible, but it's fine. Things will go better from here on out, hopefully. So I'm going to demonstrate the technology that this game has here. Rio's going to ask for her girlfriend's name, and I'm going to give her some common female names. Then I'll do a little Easter egg, and then I'll give her the right one.
Looks like you saved me again. And your voice. I remember now. You were at the party. I think you were the youngest couple there. Weren't you? You were with the girl in the dark blue dress.
Alright. So here comes the
That girl you were
technology.
with, what was her name?
Mary.
Mary. Wrong.
Ashley.
That was her name. Ashley. No, that's not it.
Rio.
She was Rio. Wait a sec. That's my name. Where do you know?
Naomi.
But that's...
Alright,
Oh,
so
right.
that just
Naomi
demonstrates
was her name.
how pretty impressive this game's voice
And
system
she's-
is.
You lost her? Well, no wonder.
I like to think
commotion.
I like to think they have
Me, I
capsule
don't even
technology
remember
from
how I
Dragon Ball
managed to get out of the restaurant.
in this game in 2029.
I'm worried about her.
So
She may be in need of help somewhere.
I'm gonna pick up sexy pose for the run, don't
Listen.
worry.
Could I ask for your help? Before escaping from the station hotel, there's something that I have to
So
know.
some more tutorial here.
Can you help me out as an operator?
So
Like the way you did
Rio wants
before?
our help.
In return, I'll find your Naomi along the way. So it's a deal? I can count on your help?
Yes. If you decline
You can
her
call
help,
me Rio.
she'll shoot the camera, and it will be game
Okay.
over for you.
Glad to meet you, operator. Are you ready?
Yes. Ask her to send nudes.
I'm counting on you. Alright, let's go save the day.
I don't think she'll understand that. Hey, doctor.
Listen, operator. Let's choose a password for ourselves. You don't know very much about this hotel, do you? I bet there's lots of things that'll confuse you while we're searching.
So this is the tutorial.
should we be doing
She's
for
going to tell you basically how to pull up a
in
map
a situation
and
like
how you
that,
can tell her to go to
Let's
places
see.
on that map. And we can
Say
also
consultation.
talk to her
If you
one-on-one
say that, I'll explain.
by saying
things.
consultation.
Okay? Try saying the word. Consultation. Say it, please.
Consultation.
Yep, a consultation. We have to go search the station hotel thoroughly after this. We'll have to go everywhere. I intend to follow your instructions for doing most things.
Yeah, bark like a dog.
But
I'll
if
do
your
that
instructions
later.
are hard to understand, I'll get confused. For instance, if you were to say, go over there, I'd be like, which way is there? So if you want me to go somewhere, I want you to say its name.
If you tell Ria to do a lot of lewd things in this game, she usually
For
usually
example,
bites
in
back
this
at you.
room, there are places like the lockers and the table.
Like she'll insult you or put you
You
down.
know how you can display maps in the monitor room? Direct me where you want to go by the name on the map. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. The map that you just saw, you can access and display it on your monitor. If there's anything else you don't understand, check the keyword list.
10, Clyde.
That list records keywords and phrases that are extracted from our dialogue. Not only that, the list already contains words in the operator's
Yeah,
manual.
so I can bring up a bunch of
Of
words
course,
to
there are
talk to
plenty of
her
words that
or
aren't on the
use
list.
during battle here,
Anyway,
but I'm
how
not
about
going
you give me
to
my first
because
instruction?
I already know how to
What should
talk
I
to
do?
her. Run hallway.
Okay, I'll leave.
So I tell Rio to run before giving her the destination so she can run, or else she'll just walk there casually, since this is a speed run. So Rio's gonna make us analyze a disc first, and then we're going to go fight some more enemies.
Operator, look. Emergency shutters have been activated all over the place.
This disc will
It doesn't
tell
look like we'll
Rio's
be able
side
to
of the
go on a
story
casual tour of
on
the station.
what she's doing here in this hotel.
First, there's something
She's
I'd
a
like you
worker
to
here.
think
She's a
about.
waitress, but still. She's here for a better reason, I should say.
Please analyze this video disc.
So once again, I have to spam square here to analyze the
Okay,
video disc.
You managed to put it back.
But the government has been
That's the
promising
technology we're gonna have in 2029, guys.
Do you see the woman who's interviewing Prime Minister Takayama?
She's
Her
already
name
in
is
my
Helen
dreams.
Johnson. She's a bigwig announcer for a major TV network. I need to find her and speak with her. She has information that can help me. I haven't found a single lead since the chaos
So
started.
she's looking for the reporter. We're looking for our
I'll have to
girlfriend.
check rooms one by one. Helen the reporter, and you're Naomi. Let's work together and find them. Okay, how about some guidance? Where should I start searching?
Alright, so we gotta give her... Run, guest room 1.
Guest room 1. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna encounter 3 enemies here. I like to call them level 1 leeches, or slugs. I just want to shoot their head and their mouth, and then they'll die instantly. But if they go through a certain animation, Rio will miss the mouth. Head, mouth. Turn around. Head, mouth. Head, mouth. Alright.
Okay. Let's move on.
Alright, let me tell her to go, and I have to tell her to go run to the guest room again. Run, guest room 1.
Guest room 1. Okay.
So since the last run of the previous Shots Fired Marathon, I decided to take this game seriously, not as a meme game, and I tried to push it down as much as I could. So right now, world record is at 2:35:41.
Thanks.
Originally, I just wanted to beat Tetsuya, who was the former world record holder's time, but I kind of got engrossed in this game. Along the way, though, another runner called Haunter Stomper, who is a Kingdom Hearts runner,
Someone there?
came along and helped me optimize the current route. So it was really nice to have somebody
There's no
to bounce
reply.
ideas off of.
So where should I begin checking? Tell me, please.
Run, bed.
The bed. Okay.
Shoutouts to Haunter. If you like Kingdom Hearts, go follow him. So this is a level 2 leech or slug. If I shoot it 2 times in the head, it will split into 2 enemies. Stomach, mouth.
What should I do? Stomach, mouth,
Stomach.
stomach.
So I have to wait for it to reveal its belly so I can shoot it, and then I can instantly kill it. So we run into the manager here, which you might have seen. Hold on. Run, bathroom.
The bathroom.
During the Shots Fired Marathon trailer. That's where Rio gets called a bimbo,
How did
and
Tanaka
she gets
manage
really
to hide
angry.
here?
Under sink.
Under the sink.
So we're picking up a key here to open up a shutter.
Oh. Here's the shutter key.
If you decide to watch that cutscene, after the cutscene ends, Rio will have a little dialogue she'll speak. But by skipping the cutscene, you skip that dialogue, so you can instantly control her. Run, hallway.
I'll go out into the hallway.
Getting her in bed now. You can actually tell Rio, if you go up to a bed, you can tell her pillow fight. And she'll say something along the lines of, "Do you think I'm immature? There's no way I'm doing that." So Rio's like anti-fun in this game. But it's pretty entertaining. So Rio's getting DDoSed here
Operator!
by a mysterious female voice.
Wait, I'm hearing another voice. Who is this? Hello? Hello?
Operator, can you hear me? There's definitely someone calling for help. There's someone else alive out there.
Run, Shutter 7.
Shutter 7.
So that voice will be
Okay.
revealed soon, who it is. Yeah, there's this game, I don't know, there's something about this game that makes it fun to run. I guess it's just its uniqueness, I
You'll
guess,
be able to
compared to
control the
other
shutter by
games.
inserting the emergency shutter key.
I do get burned out of Lifeline once in a while, though, and I have to take a
This
break.
should open a shutter for us.
I do get kind of sick of Rio, also.
Hurry up and analyze.
So as soon as I open up this shutter door, there's going to be another worm here. Once again, I have to shoot all of its eyes, and hopefully not get sprayed by acid here. Left eye, middle eye. Right eye, red eye. Right eye, red eye. Rio's been having trouble with the word right eye with me lately, and I don't know why.
Move on.
Run, guest room 2.
Guest room 2. Okay.
So Rio's gonna get distracted here by something or someone.
This way.
So Rio's gonna run towards that voice. Stop. Walk.
Walking's too slow.
Run.
I am.
Hurry.
I am hurrying.
You can say things to Rio there. I don't know what else to tell her. I have a paranoid theory that the more you annoy Rio, the more she'll not listen to you. Like, the less likely she'll listen to you throughout the entire game. So I try and not verbally harass her or joke around with her for the most part. So this is the first boss of the game, if you consider this a boss. It's a giant spider. Rio's not my waifu. don't have a waifu? So we have to save Rio here by closing the shutter. This is a timed event, so if you're too slow, it's game over. She'll get eaten by the spider. So we'll worry about that spider in a little bit. Right now we don't have the necessary firepower to fight it. That is a pun for people who know what weapon we pick up later. I'm sorry for saying that. It's not a spider.
Phew. Saved.
So there's a cutscene here I'm skipping where Rio meets the security guard Gino, the one who locked her up at the start of the game. He gives her one half of the password for a door we have to unlock later. Run guest room 2.
Guest room 2, okay.
So that's what happened
Undo
there.
the door lock, please. Thanks.
So we're gonna solve our first Dawn shutter puzzle in here, but before we do that, we're gonna fight 3 different leeches or slugs. A level 1, a level 2, and I guess a level 3 you can call them. I hate
Where
my
should I
regulars.
start searching? Instruct me.
Run bed.
The bed, okay?
So as soon as Rio sees this corpse here, she's going to get attacked by 3 of these little leeches. The first one I want to do head mouth, and the second one I want to do head spam, and the third one I want to do stomach mouth. So let's see how well this goes. Head mouth. Head. 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 Head, back, reload, mouth, stomach. So that one leech was doing an animation where Rio couldn't shoot it. It has like iframes built into it, so that's the reason why she was missing. Or you can just blame her that she has poor accuracy too, sometimes. Run, dresser.
The dresser.
So I'm going over to the dresser to pick up a healing item.
There's a heal capsule.
For the run, you usually want to pick up 3 healing items in total. Bed.
By the bed.
But I'll be picking up 4 for a marathon run, just to be safe. So this is our first puzzle. White box.
Are you talking about
You have to look at the Roman numerals on the dress to open up the safe. I tell Rio white box there, so I get the quickest response, so I can just open it.
Open it.
Without going through some dialogue with her. So the Roman numerals are 2021.
It opened.
You also can read an invitation that's on the table, which will give you even a bigger hint on how to solve this puzzle.
But why would someone lock it away in a safe?
Rio questions somebody's logic. Run hallway.
I'll go out into the hallway.
They locked it in there, Rio, just to troll you. Just for you. So that's it. We're done in this room now. We can go open up another shutter. So we're going to go open up a shutter, and once again, what's behind a shutter? A giant worm. Oh wait, we have this cutscene first. We'll find out who this mysterious female voice is.
Hello? Hello?
Someone help.
Who is that? Where are you?
Where am I? I don't know. I can't see anything.
Is this Naomi?
Please help me.
Naomi! Naomi! Operator, that voice, it had to be Naomi.
So that's our girlfriend.
She's calling for help somewhere. Hurry, we've got to find her.
Run, shutter 3.
Shutter 3. Okay.
I'll make sure I went to the right shutter there. So, once again, there's going to be another worm behind this shutter. Once we kill this worm by shooting all of its eyes again, we'll be introduced to an annoying puzzle we have to solve.
This will open that shutter. Hurry up and analyze.
Every time you open a shutter, you get close to a shutter, just expect there to be a giant worm nearby. Left eye, middle eye. Right eye, red eye. There we go.
Okay, let's move
You know,
on.
the spiders have learned how to speak English. So, never trust spiders, guys. Always kill them.
So that's the Sun Suite.
So, the Sun Suite uses a voice password. Rio has one half of it, but we're missing the second half, which we have to go to our room nearby to get it. I'm going to say the correct second part of the password, but for some reason the game doesn't want to recognize it until we pick up the item that gives us the password.
Password.
So Rio's going to read the first part.
It must be the one that Gino gave us earlier.
The bride may now read the first portion.
Bride?
Bride. In this case, I guess it's me.
The devs try to force you to fall in love with
In the very
Rio. I
shadows
mean, this...
cast in sunlight.
Hold on, I'll talk about this more. Let me get through this first.
Successful. The groom may now read the second portion.
So the second portion is I want to monopolize. I'm going to say it, but the game's not going to accept it. I want to monopolize. So, there you go.
Apparently,
So this room was made for honeymoon, for newlywed people.
access denied.
So Rio's the bride and
In
you're
order
the
to enter the
groom.
lock to the Sun Suite, I guess we need another piece of the voice password.
There you go. So we're gonna go to that room right now that
Where
contains
should I
it.
start looking?
Run, guest room 4.
Guest room 4.
You know this game was originally made for lonely Japanese men who would probably never meet a blonde girl in their life in Japan, so that's why they try and force you to fall in love with Rio and whatnot.
Undo the door
It's
lock.
pretty obvious. The funny thing is, most people who play through the game, at least the English version, they really hate Rio by the end of it because of how frustrating the game mechanics are and how frustrating Rio can be a lot of the times, so... Alright, so we're coming up to a new enemy here, which is my Achilles heel. I need to shoot its tongue. If I shoot its tongue, it will be a one-hit KO. But I have trouble saying the word tongue and Rio understanding it, so back. I'm looking for a certain frame of animation. I'll go in first person here. Tongue.
Where's the couch?
Shoot, shoot. Alright, so Rio missed there. Tongue. Eye. Tongue. Turn around.
Turn around.
Back.
Back.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Stomach, mouth.
Stomach.
Alright, that's fine. Tongue.
Couch.
Shoot,
Watch
shoot.
closely inside.
Shoot, shoot.
Watch it carefully.
Shoot, shoot. Eye. Tongue. Alright, so that's the backup. If it shows its eye, you can shoot its eye and then you can shoot its tongue. That's the backup. Run living area.
The living area. Okay.
So I didn't have any troubles there with tongue. Rio just missed the first shot. Rations.
It's the hotel's
So I usually don't pick
emergency
up this health item during
There's stored
a normal
equipment.
speed run. But like I said, because
hey,
this is
there's
a
a
marathon to
capsule for
run,
the rations.
and I want to be sort of safe, I'll pick up an extra one. Behind the chair.
Behind the chair?
So this is where we get the second password.
Oh. This person's dead. He was hiding here.
This
And
is
providing
Lifeline. Frog. It is a game where I control the main character with my
Voice
voice.
password.
I don't use the control sticks
can
or the
use the
D-pad to move her. It's all in my voice.
Okay, let's go.
Run hallway.
I'll go out into the hallway.
Thank you for calling me a bad speedrunner, Clyde. I love you too. Alright, so now that we have the second part of the password, I can actually say I want to monopolize, and the game will recognize it now. Yeah, he's dead. Rip.
Where should I go?
Run Sun Suite.
The Sun Suite. Okay.
So during the last marathon run, I had no clue how to do this. I just decided to wing it, and I got it first try, but since then I've learned how to do this password. So you let Rio say her bit, you say your bit. So there are two sentences to the password. It's even the very shadow that you cast in sunlight, period. I want to monopolize. So the first sentence you want to sync up with Rio, but the second sentence you want to go ahead of her. If you go ahead of her, it's like
Even the very
99.9%
shadow that
guaranteed
casts in sunlight.
you'll do this puzzle correctly. I'll demonstrate it here. So Rio just said her part.
May now read
Now I'm gonna say my part.
It's talking about you.
I want to monopolize. Oh wow, look, it works now.
So far,
So now we have to sync up. Like I said, first sentence I'm gonna sync with Rio. The second one I'm gonna go ahead of her by a bit.
Ready?
Even the very shadow that you cast in sunlight, I want to
I
monopolize.
want to monopolize.
See? So if you go ahead of her just a little bit for the second sentence, you'll always clear this clear this puzzle.
We finally made it in here.
I think it's because of this. There's like a small latency between
Can't say
the
I
command you
understand
give
Mr.
Rio
Tanaka's bitterness.
and her hearing it. So if you remember during the last Shots Fired marathon, I fought a worm here that caused the game to freeze. Marathon luck.
Amazing.
Thanks to Haunter Stomper, who I mentioned earlier, who came by and picked up this game.
But I've never been in this.
He found a skip for this, so we can avoid fighting this worm by going around its spawn point.
Perfect for a honeymoon. There should be a researcher hiding somewhere in this room.
It also saves time too, besides crashing the
Where
game.
should I begin looking?
Run lounge.
The lounge.
So I want her to go to the second floor. Once she passes these chairs, second floor.
The second floor. Okay.
I tell her to go to the second floor. The spawn location is right in front of that bathroom, that open door that you saw there. So by going around there, we totally avoid the fight, and we avoid crashing the game, or having a high possibility of crashing the game.
That thing.
So this is Alan. He's a secondary character. He's a scientist who works under a main scientist called Joe Powers. He's playing dead. Run hallway.
Okay. I'll leave.
He's playing dead because he's the chicken character of the game. He had a flamethrower there, but we found out that the flamethrower doesn't have any ammo, so we're on the search right now to find ammo for the flamethrower to go fight that spider.
Where should I go?
Run Shutter 2.
Shutter 2.
Since Alan
Okay.
informs us that that giant spider is afraid of fire, so... Yeah, his name's Joe Powers. That's actually his name. So coming up here, you're actually going to... I should not say actually. You're going to see me use the D-pad for the first time in the game to solve a puzzle.
There's a flamethrower in the equipment room.
So yeah, we're looking for a flamethrower or fuel for the flamethrower in the equipment room. It takes a brave man to be a coward. Game
It's
don't
getting
crash, yes. Gotta pray to RNGesus to not crash the game also.
A flamethrower would be in the mechanical unit.
So Rio's gonna go on here. I'll let her talk.
Hopefully there's some fuel left.
I'm trying to not to talk over her as
No
much.
fuel? Oh man, it's completely empty. This won't do. Listen. Operator? I think we have to give up on that flamethrower. There's no fuel. The tank is empty. There's nothing we
When
can
Rio thinks, she moves her index finger.
do to get to the other
By
side
the
of
way,
that shutter.
it's a small thing you pick up on once you
We
play
have
this
to kill
game for
that
a while.
spider. The flamethrower that Alan had been using is worthless now. That giant spider is vulnerable to fire. Let's look for a weapon that involves fire. That's the only thing we can do.
Run supply unit.
The supply unit. Okay.
Just recently, I say maybe the past year, get on. You can actually emulate this game
Check
now
what's up top.
by using
Okay,
like a
you've got the
third-party download thing for the PlayStation 2 emulator. Actually played the game, like maybe the first half of the game on emulator, and I had to quit because there are like 0 loading times, and the response time where you give a command and Rio understands it is instantly. Check. So I had to quit because it would throw off my timing for this playing it on the PlayStation 2.
Let's see, what does it say? Warnings. for
Personally,
chip
the
users.
emulator issue hasn't been addressed yet
Keep out of
in
reach
terms of
children.
speedrunning.
2.
ban it, in my
Avoid direct
opinion,
sunlight and
because
temperature
this
over
game
50
isn't that
degrees
rare and it's
Celsius.
super cheap to
Do
buy.
not
But
incinerate. 3.
I guess we'll
Step
cross
away
that
from
road
the
when
base
somebody
while
decides to do a
igniting
run on
and confirm
emulator.
that it is extinguished. 4. That's enough.
I don't have
In other
moderation
words,
over
it's like a
the
lighter.
the
It won't make a
speedrunning
weapon, but I can
leaderboards.
use it for lighting a
Also.
fire.
Alright, so we got a magnesium chip. Run hallway,
Leave the room?
which is one half of the ingredients we need to kill the spider. Run.
Yes.
So if you guys actually want to try this, I said actually again. If you guys want to try this game out, you can download it on for the PlayStation 2 emulator.
Where should I go?
Run infirmary.
The infirmary. Okay.
I mean, or you can make emulator a separate category, but that's just my 2 cents on the matter.
This is the infirmary. This is actually the first
My
time
regulars
I've
are known for
entered.
being jackasses towards me, so don't worry. They don't mean harm.
A way to kill
Hey,
that
Nix.
spider. Listen, operator.
I'm trying not to keep the mingly meme going.
Can you name the sorts of things that you'd find in an infirmary?
Operating table. So Rio wants to jam her memory.
Yes. Okay. Anything else?
Case files.
Case files.
So we got a list things you can find in an
Yeah, those will be
infirmary.
around. Are there any others?
Syringe.
A syringe. I hate them. Come on, more guesses.
Scale. It's a little too
A
early there.
scale. I certainly don't want to get.
So
this
I have a
one.
set list of
Are
words
there
that I
any
always tell her. Bedpan.
Yeah. Bedpan.
This is the part you didn't see during the last Shots Fired marathon because of the
Can
game
you manage
freezing.
One more guess.
Nurse.
Oh, so you like nurses? Well, okay.
Nurses can be males, too.
Yeah,
so.
let's see.
Come on,
Being a
Rio.
medical room, there should be chemicals here.
So now Rio wants us to start listing a bunch of weapons. I'll probably just list one or two of them, and then I'll tell her the right one. I don't want to waste too much time screwing around. I
Oh,
factored in screwing around,
Listen
though, a
up,
little
Rio.
bit with the
there's
estimate.
got to be a weapon we can use to kill that spider. It's, that weapon's name. What was it now?
Tungu.
What was its name now?
Crackheads.
What was it called? That thing? I can't remember. Hey, operator, can you name some weapons that you know?
Nuke. Tank.
Nothing like a tank.
Laser.
A laser, huh?
Molotov cocktail.
You know, Molotov cocktail.
So that's what we're going to use to
That's
fight
it,
the spider.
operator. There should be alcohol in every medical room. We'll find some alcohol and make a Molotov cocktail. Okay, let's look for some alcohol.
So I'm going to pick up a
Where should I
useless
begin looking?
phrase to give to Rio. Run desk.
The desk. Okay.
And I'm going to demonstrate it once. So to pick this up, monitor.
Are you talking about that?
I'm going to get Rio to look at the monitor and then turn it on. And she's going to learn a new word.
So you turned on the terminal.
I'll demonstrate it after she makes the
It's
cocktail.
We can't get data from this. Huh? What is this?
Sticks and
Word.
stones.
Sexy pose, it says.
So Rio now knows the term sexy pose. Check the drawer.
Drawer. This one, right?
So Rio's going to get an ID card out of here, which we're going to use to open up a case to get the alcohol. So I'll demonstrate
doctor's
sexy
ID
pose
card.
here in a second.
It looks useful. I'll take it.
Run case 3.
Case 3.
Yeah, I think Rio is a pyromaniac, and she really likes death and destruction. You'll see another cutscene later where there's like a
won't open.
huge part of the space station or the hotel that's just use ID. Use ID.
Okay, got it. I'll try that.
That's just blown away. Like it was destroyed, and Rio sounds really happy about
All
it.
that's left is to toggle this switch.
But yeah, I think Rio's a
It's all
pyromaniac.
yours, operator.
She seems to really like fire. So what I told her there was use ID. What the old
The shelf appears to
strat
be
was
for
with use
ointments and
ID
lotions.
card. I mean, it's one word less, but it still saves time if you think about it in the long run. That's just one of the small optimizations
This?
that Haunter and myself have made to the route.
Alcohol.
This game's
We
not...
can use this to
I
make
don't think this
Molotov
game is
cocktails.
fully optimized yet, but it's close to there.
Let me see.
So I'm gonna shut up while Rio talks about aliens here.
Alan said that the spider is vulnerable to fire, but he was using a flamethrower. I wonder if a Molotov cocktail would really do the job. But there's no choice. This will have to do.
I'm not trying clean coffee during a
Hey,
marathon
operator.
run.
I'm finding it a little hard to believe those monsters are actually aliens. I mean, imagine it. Aliens attacking people. This isn't a movie. And... no, it's okay. It's fine. Anyways, we have to do something about the spider first. It's finished.
Alright, so Rio's done making the Molotov cocktail.
Okay. Now we can go exterminate that monster spider. We also found that magnesium chip in the equipment room. We're ready to fight that spider, right?
Aliens.
let's go.
ALML. Alright, so I'm gonna demonstrate sexy pose here. Sexy pose.
What, like this?
There you go. That's the one time we're gonna get sexy pose during this run. Run, hallway.
Okay, I'll leave.
It looks like she's stretching. Like, that's not even a sexy pose. It looks like she's just stretching. She's about ready to run like a 400 or something. She put it in her
I'm fully
pockets.
prepared to defeat that spider. It's on the other side of Shutter 4.
Run, Shutter 4.
Shutter 4, okay?
So I've been screwing up this spider lately. The spider is kind of like a quick time event where I have to tell Rio to throw the Molotov cocktail at a certain time. And if I'm a little bit too early, she'll die, so... I'm pretty sure I won't die here, though. I have the save file, though, just in case if I die. I have multiple save files. I went through and put save files on 3 PlayStation 2 memory cards, since they only allow you 4 slots per game, so... I pretty much have almost everything covered if anything goes wrong. Oh, God. No, I haven't done the bark thing yet. I was gonna save it towards the end.
Okay, here we are. On the other side of the shutter, that spider thing's waiting. Alright, it's do or die time. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yep.
So what I just told you there on how to fight the spider, Rio's going to tell you right now. She's gonna, you know, psych herself up while, you know, telling me what to do, when to throw it. I like the small details there. You can actually see that her toenails are painted with her
Operator.
outfit.
Listen carefully. I'm gonna throw the Molotov cocktail right into that spider creature's mouth. Listen, the bottle's too heavy to throw very far, and I need to time my throw with the opening of its mouth. I need you to watch the spider's movements on your monitor.
Probably a
and
lot
give
of
me
shit
the
would hit the
signal.
fan.
When you give the signal, I'll throw the
So
Molotov.
Rio seems really calm with
If
a
I
huge
wait
flame right next to her
the
face.
spider won't be too eager
Just
to
more
eat.
evidence that she's a pyromaniac.
There's only one Molotov cocktail. If we blow it, I'm as good as dead. Okay, it's time to waste that spider. Open the shutter.
Alright, so I gotta focus here. I have to wait for the spider to open up its mouth, and then I'm gonna tell Rio to throw it. So, if I do this correctly, we'll get a cutscene we won't be able to skip. If I do this wrong, we'll get a cutscene that I won't be able to skip, but she'll be eaten alive.
Let's go, operator. Huh? Hey! Watch
So as soon as it climbs off this wall,
It's afraid of the fire!
now...
Closer.
Alright, I should be good there. Okay, I got it. So the devs really wanted you to watch this cutscene because I guess they put a lot of work into it. So this is one of the cutscenes we can't skip in the game. There are several cutscenes we can't skip. There are going to be 2 more cutscenes after this, though. One that introduces the main villain of the game. We're able to skip it, though. We're able to skip those cutscenes, but not this one. So I'm skipping a cutscene where she meets the main villain of the game, and the hotel gets hit by something like an asteroid or small run restrooms.
The restrooms.
It gets hit by something and it causes all the shutters to close. So we're stuck here. There's only one place we can go, and that's towards the restrooms. So Rio's going to tell us a really creepy story here. I'm going to shut up so you guys can hear it.
The lights seem to be out in the back.
Yeah, it was a quick outfit change.
Listen, do you know the story? That if you die in space, your soul wanders through space forever? The restroom in the guest section? Well, there are these spooky rumors. At night, even though there's supposed to be no one around, you can hear the sound of a music box. When they were building the outer wall of the station, there was an accident involving some workers, and 3 were lost. 2 were miraculously rescued, but the last worker was never recovered. That worker, he's said to have worn a pendant with a family photo and a music box. Listen, operator. How good are you with stories like this?
I'm scared.
Haha, you chicken. I'm totally okay with it. I don't believe in ghosts.
I did that on purpose. That's the slower response you can give her.
What? What was that sound? I must have imagined it. Sure, that's it. I didn't imagine it. I'm sure I heard it. The rumors were true? No. I can't, operator. I can't go any further here. Please. Can we stop looking here?
No.
But it's
Don't be
scary.
scared. I gotta try and psych Rio up here by giving her some
Really?
confidence.
Do you think it would be okay?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. It's scary because we don't know what it is. Okay, I'll go.
So there's another number puzzle here we have to solve. In order to solve this on a casual playthrough, you have to go to the male's washrooms and shoot a mirror to get the password. It's really stupid.
I'm frightened, you know. Okay. Where should I check first?
Lady stalls.
It's the lady.
But if you know the answer ahead of time, you can just input it into the door and avoid shooting a mirror. So this is PlayStation 2 loading times here. I did this part on emulator and it instantly loaded. It freaked me out. Closet.
Okay. The closet.
Actually, that load time wasn't that bad.
It's locked. It appears to be a number lock type. Can you open it, operator?
Oops. How do I use the D-pad? So this is going to be the conclusion to the spooky story here.
There it is. There it is again. Listen, operator. The sound is coming from this closet, isn't it? There's no mistake. That sound is coming from in here. I'll open it. Oh, look! What should I do?
Read note. Ghosts can be pretty creepy. Sometimes you can't see them. So here comes the conclusion to the story. Get ready for a plot twist.
Wait a second. Rio. Gotcha. Hey, was it scary? I made that story up. Huh? I thought that Rio'd fall for it and come snooping. Please bring back my pendant. From Meg. A prank?
Just a prank, bro.
Meg was just pulling my leg. But I can't give this back to her. The monsters got her in the restaurant.
So yes, the first hotel in
It's
space
a shutter key.
has had a prank pulled in 2029.
Now we can advance. Let's get moving.
But that's why you don't pull pranks in space, because you'll instantly die due to karma. Just don't pull pranks in general, or you'll probably die. Run, hallway.
Leave the room? Okay.
I want to point out that Rio's voice actress is Kristen Miller. It's her name. She makes this game really enjoyable. She's the only one who showed up to this.
Where should I go?
Run Shutter 5.
Shutter 5.
Showed up to this
Okay.
game, or the job, whatever you want to call it, and gave an effort to make the game enjoyable. All the secondary voice actors, you can tell they didn't care about this. You can tell she
This will open
put
that
her,
shutter.
I guess she put her heart into voicing Rio.
Hurry up and analyze.
So we gotta go into another guest room to get another shutter key. Run, guest room 5.
Guest room 5. Okay.
There's going to be another worm and I
Undo
guess a
door opening.
level 4 leech in here,
Thanks.
where I'm going to be targeting its mouth twice. So worm and then leech. Left eye, middle eye, right eye, red eye, mouth, mouth. Good fight. That was a really good fight.
Let's move on.
No time wasted at all.
So where should I begin checking? Tell me, please.
Run, bed.
The bed. Okay.
I'm married to Kristen Miller.
There's a fire.
She's married to the guy who makes Cops,
I can't get inside like this.
the TV show.
Huh?
So Rio's surrounded by
There's a
fire.
shutter key on the dresser.
I bet you she's really happy. We have to put out the
Listen,
fire though.
Is there some way of putting out a fire?
So shoot the bucket. Here comes Rio's ADD. Get ready.
Wow. Did you see how far it flew? Huh?
She's concerned about how far a bucket flew when surrounded by flames. Now once again, she's a pyromaniac, so she probably feels at home.
If only I could. But I can't get the fire extinguisher from here.
Shut up, lag. Shoot the extinguisher.
The fire extinguisher? I'll try it. I did it.
So Rio decides to inhale the fire extinguisher. Takes a pretty sick vape, I guess. We get it, Rio, you vape.
That wasn't pleasant. But the fire's gone out. This will let us open that shutter. Okay, let's go.
Run, hallway.
Okay, I'll leave.
Alright, so there is another worm coming up. For some reason, they're the two worm. They're the only enemy who can really soft lock the game are worms. This worm right here has a nice chance of soft locking the game if it wants to, for no apparent
It
reason.
has to be Naomi. Naomi? Hello, is this Naomi?
But I have a save file backed up just in case.
Naomi! It's no good, she's not picking us up.
My name is Naomi.
I knew it. It's Naomi.
If you see my boyfriend, please let him know. I'm fine and not to worry. You can hear me. Find safety.
Operator, you heard that, right? This is fantastic. Naomi's safe. Hurry, let's find her.
Run, Shutter 6.
Shutter
So
six.
Rio has never met
Okay.
Naomi, but she seems really happy there. Like she's known her entire life that she's safe. I think Rio's putting on a show just to use us for about halfway through the game. So this is a worm that can soft lock the game if it wants to. Left eye, tail. Shoot, shoot. Left eye, mouth. Shoot, shoot. Left eye, middle eye. Shoot, shoot. Right eye, shoot, shoot. Right eye. Shoot. Reload. I don't know why she didn't shoot the right eye there. Right eye. Right eye. Red eye, shoot, shoot. Yeah, Rio's having trouble with the word right tonight. So that's a level 2 worm. We just can't shoot its eyes to kill it. We have to shoot all of its body parts. Run, Shutter 6.
Shutter 6.
Hey, and the game didn't soft lock. Nice. So yeah, to fight that worm, you have to shoot all of its body parts 3 times. I shoot them in a specific order.
Open that shutter.
And you can shoot them however you like, I guess.
Hurry up and
She briefly saw Naomi during the opening cutscene, but she doesn't know her on a personal level. She seems way too, you know, excited and happy there.
The receiving port is just
Speed
ahead.
worm. So we're gonna get a quick time event here where I have to tell Rio 2 words. There's a chance that Rio will decide to not listen to me here, and will take
I'll
damage.
check.
We'll see what happens. You're going to hear the other voice actors in this game also, and you'll see
Is there anyone here?
how great Rio's voice actress is compared to everybody else.
I'll check in the back. If you see anything, tell me. Don't screw up.
Don't screw up, gotta love Rio. So if you tell anything Rio here, she'll freak out and she'll start to move slower. So you have to wait till she turns the corner here before you tell her something.
There doesn't appear to be anyone. I must have been imagining things. Sorry.
Right.
Guess what about the right? Hey, what's going on? Is it
No.
okay to shoot? Stop!
Oh good, she didn't shoot.
What part of me looks alien to you?
So I'm gonna shut up so you can hear the other voice actors.
Hold up. I'm so sorry about that. Now both of you, please compose yourselves. Apparently some of the aliens are humanoid in appearance. I lost a good man to one.
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
You work here, don't you? What is the situation in the hotel? You know anything?
I'm not sure what's happening either. But I've been told that a rescue team will be arriving in the receiving port.
Excellent. Rescue team.
A rescue team. Oh, dear, that's wonderful.
good.
Oh,
It's good news, yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
About time.
But, sir, which unit could it be?
Perhaps Army Special Forces? If so, that makes this a military incident.
There was talk that the police department had a task force capable of this type of rescue and extraction.
If that's the case, and it is the police, we should be able to cover up some of the legal issues that will stem from this incident. Still, it's a problem I wasn't informed.
Oh, yes,
what's
of
the
course.
point of discussing politics at this very moment?
Yes. Good point.
By the way, there's a big problem. The receiving port shutter is locked and it won't open.
What's that?
It shouldn't be a problem. I have an operator backing me up.
Discount
He'll
3
open it for us.
CPO or C3PO.
You can do it, right?
Yes.
I knew you could do it.
So if you tell Rio no there, you can get a game over. Again, she'll shoot the camera.
Good news.
Good, but we aren't the only ones in need of rescuing. Get word to the team leader that I won't board the shuttle.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Fine, let's be on our way.
So because Rio didn't take damage here, she's gonna praise us.
Thank you. I'm glad you're the operator.
She's gonna wave to us,
We make a pretty nice team,
which is disgusting.
but I'm still counting on you.
So, useless fact, in the Japanese version of this game, the guy with the bow tie and the glasses has a really, really deep voice. I don't know why they did the direct opposite for the English release. Sounds like a child going through puberty.
The door panel appears to have been broken. We can't get into the moon suite anymore. The Prime Minister's party is headed for the receiving port. We need to hurry.
Run receiving port.
The receiving port.
So before we hit the
Okay.
receiving port, we got to fight 2 waves of enemies. The first one's going to have a hand enemy and a leech. I want to focus on the leech first. Hopefully the leech sees me and attacks Rio. If not, it can remain dormant and passive for a while, so we'll see what happens. Stomach, mouth.
Instruct me! Stomach, mouth,
Turn around.
turn around,
Turn around.
turn around.
Eye.
Eye,
Tongue.
mouth.
Alright, that was a good fight.
Okay. That was a
Usually if that slug doesn't attack Rio, I shoot its head twice to break it up into weaker enemies. Run receiving port.
The receiving port.
So now we're gonna have a level 1 worm where I have to shoot all of its eyes, and we're gonna have another hand enemy. Hand enemy is gonna spawn in first. So I want to try and kill the hand enemy before the worm spawns in.
Where should
Run
we go?
receiving port.
The receiving port. Okay.
Back.
Back,
Back.
back.
Tongue. Left eye, middle eye.
Where should I aim?
Right eye, red eye. Sometimes the enemies spawn in at an angle, and I don't know why.
Now we can
I think it has to do something with Rio's, like where she is.
The receiving port is up ahead.
Run receiving port.
The receiving port.
Those are 2
Okay.
really good fights, despite the worm being kind of slow there. Of course, you're looking for quick fights without Rio taking any damage.
My God, what was the holdup? You had us worried.
So there's a new strat here compared to the last shots fired
Get the
marathon.
operator to open the main gate now.
I just say the word panel
It's up to you.
instead of check the power panel. Panel.
Panel.
So Rio,
What
so
panel do
both
you
of these panels will be available now for me to operate. If I say check the power panel, sometimes Rio won't comprehend it and she'll start to yell at me. So there's a small change there. Just saying the word panel there will guarantee you access to both of the panels.
Open the main gate.
Now we can open up the main gate. So they're ambushed by a bunch of aliens here, and then a special team force mercenaries come in and save the Prime Minister and everybody. So that's what you missed during the cutscene.
Listen to this.
Rio also found a new outfit to change into.
She must be waiting for help somewhere. Look, the rescue team will be here soon enough. In the meantime, let's go find Helen Johnson, the reporter. I can't do this without your help. Will you just trust me? Just a little while longer?
Yes. So that's the last opportunity you can get a game over by saying no to
Putting my
Rio.
trust in you too.
There won't be another section where if you say no to her, she'll shoot the camera. She's also going to upgrade her gun to probably a less accurate gun for her.
I know this will work. And I managed to get one of these.
Once again, these are the secondary outfits that you get for completing the game.
To protect them.
The first, when you do a normal new game playthrough,
Let's get out of here.
it's kind of like a combat suit that's all latex, but there's like no skin showing, so just putting that out there. So if you play through this game and you don't get these outfits at the start, you'll know why. We also skipped a weird cutscene of Rio changing clothes. Like, you don't see her changing clothes. She goes behind a bunch of boxes, but you can hear her changing clothes. It's a really dope cutscene.
There's supposed to be a monster that even the rescue team couldn't handle. We have to find Helen and Naomi as soon as we can.
I'm glad you're liking the
It's
speedrun.
not safe. If we were to check every room one by one, we'd surely find them. Past here's the staff area.
Yeah, I've played this a
Where
lot.
shall we check first?
A lot. More than a normal person should play this game. Run control staff.
The control staff quarters.
So this is a big change that's Run.
Yes.
I don't know why we didn't understand a run there. This is a big change that has happened since the last marathon
Undo the
run.
door lock, please.
So the last marathon run, I would go in here, I'd pick up a ticket to use for a later boss fight, and then I'd go to the right of the table and fight some very powerful enemies. Well, I found out if I go to the left side of the table, I fight really weak enemies. And if I kill the first enemy that spawns in a quick fashion, the others won't spawn in. So I'm going to see if I can get this quick kill.
Where should I start looking?
Run, Jonathan's room.
Jonathan's room.
And so here comes the weak enemy. I just got to shoot its head. As long as it doesn't give me a weird animation. Head, head, head. Head. Alright, I still got it. Whew. Alright. So I prevented like 4 other enemies from spawning in. Those 4 enemies are still really weak. But run, Jonathan's room.
Jonathan's room.
It's the whole thing about avoiding the fight and saving time. It's really nice. If you go to the right side of the table, you fight some really strong enemies. So nice, I got the quick kill.
This is Jonathan's private room. There's a voice lock in place.
So this is a dumb
Disengage
puzzle.
the lock.
What you have to do is you have to go to the table on the first floor and look at all the candy there, and you'll see a certain type of candy's missing.
Jonathan Turner.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, and this is my room. I don't know who you are, but if you want to enter my room, you have to answer this question. You see, there's something that I've been secretly collecting. Okay, are you ready? Speak your answer into the mic.
Something that he's
He's collecting dead bodies.
What's he
Because
talking
he's a
about?
serial killer.
I'll defer to you.
Strawberry candy.
Okay.
So this guy has an
fine.
unhealthy obsession with collecting strawberry candy, as you'll see here.
Wow, you're amazing. Without any clues.
You know, Rio will praise us here for giving the right answer. So you're going to see this guy has an unhealthy obsession with strawberry candy. I mean, look at
Full
that.
of strawberry
That's
candy.
not normal. That's
Sounds
hoarding.
like these.
Monitor.
Are you talking about this?
So this is another change here. The old route was we used to tell Rio to check the PC. She'd read what's on the PC, which would take probably about 20 or 30 seconds.
Yep,
But if
this
we
should
tell
work
her
well.
monitor, we can interact with the PC and skip that dialogue altogether.
Okay, I'll do it.
It saves a lot of time. I randomly came across this one day. Blew my mind that this was here.
Infrared ray sensitivity upgrade.
So we're getting night vision for the
Install the
cameras.
latest generation of infrared monitor systems to see clearly under zero light conditions.
That's what's happening.
Download successful.
I don't know how often he can get a shipment. Apparently a lot, though.
Operator.
Before I leave, eat the candy.
Well, all right. 1.
Now watch if I try to tell her to eat it again.
Okay. Yeah, this is pretty tasty.
Eat the candy.
I ate one earlier. That was enough.
Run hallway.
Leave the room?
Rio's got to watch her weight.
Okay.
Only 1 piece of candy. Some great restraint right there, unless you hate artificial strawberry candy. Run hallway.
Leave the room? Okay.
Oh god, don't bring up Experience 1112. There's an old game on Steam called Experience 1112 that kind of plays like Lifeline. I do not recommend it, though.
Where should I go?
Run warehouse.
The warehouse. Okay.
So we're going to get a cutscene here. The warehouse doors are going to close due to the space station getting hit by something again. So we have to go to the service staff quarters and get a key to unlock it. Run service staff.
The service staff quarters. Okay.
Rio runs a lot through this game, so she'll easily burn those calories. But before we can enter the service staff quarters, the developer thought it would be a good idea to put a weak worm here, which I don't understand. Left eye, middle eye. Right eye, red eye. So,
That's it. Now we can move on.
a completely pointless fight. Run service staff.
The service staff quarters. Okay.
So I've kind of improved how to fight this. I guess this is a mini boss here. I like to call it Victory Bell after the Pokemon, as you'll see here. You can call it probably a hentai tentacle monster if you want. I don't know. So what I want to do is I want to take out the ads that spawn in first, and then I want to focus on the mini boss.
It's awful. This is bad.
So if I do everything correctly,
What about my
this
room?
should go pretty well. We'll see. Should look pretty cool, hopefully. How many commands can she take at a time? 3, but good luck getting all 3 of them to go through. That's why I give her 2. It's a big risk. Number 2.
Number 2.
Head, head, head. Number 3. Head, head, head. Branches, right eye. Shoot, shoot. Middle eye. There we go. So didn't have to reload the gun at all. Did it all in one clip with 1 bullet remaining. So rip victory bell. Pretty easy enemy. That enemy might show up later. I want it to show up later. We'll see what happens. So Rio's gonna get super depressed here. You'll see why.
This can't be.
The monsters are evolving, I guess. I don't know.
All my clothes. My picture.
I want to point out that Rio has a tissue box in her little cubby hole over there. In her bed. Guess she has a cold. A lot.
I give up.
No, there's no task for the game yet. Cheer up. This game can be emulated now, so cheer up. So someone can make one.
You're right.
I don't know how to make a
I can't let
task,
myself get too
and
depressed over things like
I don't have the
this.
time to learn right now, so
Phew.
if somebody wants to take the task of doing it, go ahead. My pictures, my clothes.
What
So,
did we come here to do?
warehouse card key. So
Oh,
Rio got really
yes.
depressed there because all of her
I
possessions
came
got
to get the warehouse card key.
frog blood on, I guess.
It was around here.
But just telling her to cheer up twice fixes her.
Good. It's not all filthy.
You can still you can still tell by the sound of her voice she's a little depressed.
Now we'll be able to get into the warehouse.
Poor Rio. Run hallway.
Leave the room?
At least she has her health, right?
Okay.
And her life. That's what she should be happy about. Run.
Yes.
I forgot Rio stops running there. You have to tell her to run. Alright, so coming up is a gauntlet of fights. I like to call the Alone in the Dark segment, based off the game, because Rio's in the dark.
Where should I go?
Run warehouse.
The warehouse.
But I have to fight 6 waves of enemies coming up. That's all that's going to happen. Before I can do that, though, we have to play a stupid minigame with Rio because she doesn't believe we can see her in the dark, despite her downloading the night vision camera add-on for us.
Do you remember that awful noise?
Cheer up equals depression cured.
I'm going to proceed cautiously.
I haven't dropped any frames, so... Any percent by Microsoft Sam.
Whoa.
So, we have to play the stupid
Pitch
minigame
black.
with her.
What about you? Can you see me?
Yes.
Can you
She's
really?
gonna raise one of her hands, both of her hands, or neither of them, and we have to respond
Okay,
to it.
then. Can you tell me which hand I'm raising? Here goes. Go.
Right.
Yep. Ready? Go.
Right.
Yep, yep. Ready? Go.
Neither.
Okay.
I hate how you think opposite there. Like, the left that she raises is actually her right. I hate that.
I guess we can move on. Let's go.
So we're going to counter our first wave here. It's going to be 3 hand enemies. Once again, I want to try and shoot their tongue. See how this goes. Tongue. Eye. Tongue. Turn around.
Turn right.
Turn around. Turn right.
Turn right.
Eye. Tongue. Turn around.
Turn around.
Tongue. Eye. Tongue. Alright, that went pretty well.
Okay. Let's move on.
I think if you turn Rio around before the other enemy spawns in... Hold on. Run C2.
Area C2.
It will spawn in facing her. If you're actually facing that direction, it will spawn in from the side, and once again, I don't know why. So we have a bunch of slug or leeches here. Stomach, mouth.
Where's my aim? Stop now!
Head, head, head. Head, head. Head, head, head. Head, head, head. Reload. Shake. Reload. Head, head, head. Damn, that would have been a perfect fight if
That was pretty tough.
that slug didn't get the invincibility frames or Rio missing them. Oh well. Missing the shots. Run C2.
Area C2.
So we used to say run area C2 here, but you can just tell her C2. It saves time overall. Turn around. Oh my god, Rio. Turn around. That's fine. I. Back. Did not want Rio to heal there, but don't worry. We're in good shape right now. Tongue. Turn around. Back. Stomach, mouth. Back. Too slow there. Stomach, mouth. Turn around. Back. Back. We have to keep a certain tongue. We have to keep a certain distance away from the hand enemy or else I won't attack Rio. That's why I tell her to back up. You can see the enemy trying to back up also. Run C2.
Area C2. Okay.
So a bunch of leeches here. I just want to shoot them in the head. They're going to break up into smaller leeches. Same thing. Head, head, head. Head. Turn around. Head, head, head. Number 3. Head, head, head. Reload. Head. Head, head, head. Head, head, head. Head, head, head.
Okay. Let's move on.
So at the end there, I targeted that one dark-looking leech, so it would only spawn in 1 instead of 2. Run area C2.
Area C2.
Since there can only be 3 enemies in the location at once, so it's just a small little optimized strat there to save some time. Stomach, mouth.
Where's my aim? Stop now!
Tongue. Shoot, shoot. Eye. Tongue. Stomach, mouth. So I guess I didn't go over this. You can buffer commands to her. So if I say head, 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 and hold down the circle button, run C2.
Area C2.
I can hold down that circle button until there's a specific point in time that I want her to fire the shots, and then I can release the circle button and she'll shoot. So there isn't a huge lag or delay going on. I'm just buffering the commands. Probably should have said that earlier. So that's what you're seeing me do a lot of times. Move left. Tongue. Back. Back. Stomach, mouth. Turn around. Eye. Tongue. Holy shit, that was a good fight. That's probably the best fight I've ever had there.
Move on.
Oh my god, that was so good. Run C2.
Area C2. Okay.
That's
Oh,
probably the best fight I've ever done there during that last one, that last wave.
this should let you control the warehouse's power supply.
Wow, that was really good.
It's a little too dark to see properly, though.
Alright, so we're turning on the lights here. Now we're going to get a cutscene. We can't skip. At the end of this cutscene, we have to tell Rio to run. She'll automatically run if you don't tell her to run. So even if you get it wrong, don't worry. It won't be game over.
The rescue team. It's horrible.
So all these knockoff Halo Spartans got beat up here.
It couldn't be.
Okay.
Can't believe something like that exists. It never touched us. We're all twisted, one by one.
It.
Turn right does like a 45-degree turn, or 90-degree turn. Turn around does 180, so...
Huh? What?
No, I can't tell her good job. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up so you can hear the voice actors.
You're kidding! How in the world was I supposed to have done this?
Damn it all! Everything's ruined here, too!
You talking about the room?
Look at this mess. It's gonna cost a fortune to fix all this. Damn it. Just keeps getting worse. Hey, I'm thinking once we reopen the hotel, we can advertise it as the first place humans fought off an alien invasion.
Reopen? Are you sure about that?
That's the manager of the hotel.
Hell yeah, I am. And why don't you guys cool it with the heavy artillery from now on? Let me talk to the squad leader. Call the freaking squad leader!
The squad leader is on his way.
What the? Hey, you. Aren't you a waitress? Crazy bimbo. What the hell are you doing in that getup?
Squad leader?
It's the second time Rio's been called a bimbo by that guy.
What the hell is that thing? What is it?
So, Frieza from Dragon Ball Z decides to show up and kill all these Halo Spartans. Rip Master Chef.
You deal with it! I have to get to the manager's office!
What the? Our guns are useless against it! What's the matter here?
What should we do?
Run.
Okay. Will do. I'm out of here.
This might actually be a gold split. I have my world record splits running with the marathon. Holy crap, I just saved a buttload of time. I gotta make sure that's a legit gold split. I just saved 51.3 seconds. I'm plus 55 behind my PB.
I guess
right
it's
now.
not chasing me. Hey,
If anybody cares.
I need you to pay attention. I can't beat that monster. If I were to run into it again, I have to run from it. Don't forget that.
That might have been the best segment I've ever had during that section. Run Area C.
Area C.
So we're going to encounter a new enemy here. They're called frogs. The frogs have a weird fascination to swallow grenade shells. So as soon as we kill this frog, we'll be able to use a grenade, or we'll able to possess a grenade shell. So there's a quick kill I can get here. I doubt I'll get it. Hind leg. Nope. Hind leg. Hind leg. Front leg. Right stomach, left stomach. Mouth. Red stomach. Shake. Back. Stomach, mouth. Alright. That was a good fight.
Now we can move on.
So the frog's weaknesses is you have to shoot two of its body parts. They usually go for the hind and the front leg. Then you'll be able to shoot its left and right stomach, which will then expose its weakness, which is the red
It's
stomach.
a launcher shell. I'll take that. Thanks
So that's how you fight the frogs. If you don't shoot any of the body parts, it will just dodge all your attacks. Run Area B.
Area B. Okay.
What is this run? This is Lifeline for the
Whoa.
PlayStation 2.
We've reached a dead
I
end.
control the main character with my voice.
Oh. Wait a second. If this wall weren't here, I could keep going through the ducts.
So here's more evidence that I think Rio likes death and destruction and fire.
I wonder if the launcher will wreck it.
Watch her reaction when
I'll
she
try.
uses the launcher here.
Let's do it. Whoa! The launcher is awesome! Okay, let's go.
Alright, so this is a pretty notorious puzzle for a lot of casual playthrough. People who do casual playthroughs of this game where this can just get really frustrating.
I guess I'm going to have to
If you
walk
get
on
really
this.
emotional and you start yelling at Rio, she won't understand what you're saying, so you have to keep your cool
It's pretty
when
high
playing
up.
this game. So Rio's got to walk through these colored beams. She's going to hit certain sections of the beam that will start to wobble here, like this. And I have to tell her to jump to another one.
That was close.
So what I want to do is I want to get Rio as close as possible to the wobbly beam, and then make her jump to the next one.
Broken sections here and there.
I don't want her to go through the wobble animation, or else I will waste time.
Across by checking on your monitor?
Anyway, she's gonna tell us the colors here for, I guess, colorblind people.
Red. Blue. Green.
Or people who don't know colors.
Is that all right?
Yes.
Okay. I have total faith in your ability to lead me across those
So
steps.
hopefully I can do this without Rio falling over.
I'm ready to go.
Hurry.
Yes!
Blue. Red.
Yes.
Blue. Green. Blue.
Yep.
Green. Red. So I avoided all the wobbly animations there. So this next section is a little bit more difficult because it has Steam. The Steam is on a global timer, so I should be on
We managed to find
the normal time that I'm used to here.
I'll be taking even bigger risks from here on out.
Yeah,
No, I'm
4-year-old can
telling you.
practice their color identification skills. Hurry.
Yes!
She gets hit by the steam, she'll fall over and take damage. Green. Stop.
Yep.
Blue.
Yep.
Hurry.
Yes!
So this is the path I always take. It's probably not the most optimized, but it's probably the safest and pretty fast. Stop.
Yep.
Hurry.
Yes!
Green. Red. Alright, so she'll be fine here. She won't get hit by any of the steams on the red pipe. Stop.
Yep.
Green. Oh, shit. I went too early there. Are you kidding me? That was my fault. Great. Run Area C.
Area C.
That was my fault. Well, we're not going to get the praise. If you do this without Rio falling off, I'm going to blame that on Marathon. That was completely my fault. You're not going to see Rio praising us. She won't yell at us for failing at once. Hurry.
Yes!
But that was my fault. That was way too early there. Green. So now the timers are kind of messed up, so I'm just going to have to wait it out here. Stop.
Yep.
Blue.
Yep.
Just going to play it safe. I don't think Rio's going to get hit here. No. Hurry.
Yes!
That sucks. I wanted you guys to hear the praise that she gives you. Stop.
Yep.
Hurry.
Yes!
If you complete this without screwing up. Green. Red. Rio has some slight invincibility frames when she transitions from one platform to the other, but it's really small, so. Stop.
Yep.
Green. Hurry.
Yes!
Red. Rio's still gonna give us a nice compliment here. Blue. But she won't give us the nicest one.
Phew. We managed to get through that. Let's keep it up and get it done together. It's a launcher shell. I'll take that, thanks.
She says something along the lines of we're like the ultimate, hold on, I gotta split here. The ultimate direction giver or something. And she has total faith in us, that's what she says. Well, that cost me a minute.
Pretty high up.
Wonderful.
I've no choice but to jump down.
Yeah, exclusive content for my channel.
I can't go back now. Let's move on.
Run break room.
The waiting room.
Or
Okay.
waiting room. Break room's later on in the game. It's muscle memory being screwed up. She still understood where I wanted her to go. Has this been done in a GDQ? No. I'm gonna try submitting it to EGDQ. I think I tried submitting it last year to EGDQ and it didn't get through. So.
Oh no. If only this reporter were alive, I could ask
So I'm gonna speak some broken English here to save some time.
Can you wait a sec? There's something I'm trying to find.
What look for?
I'm looking for a disc dated August 8th. Can you help me look for it?
It's always red and blue stars. Red and blue stars.
Red and blue stars.
The amount of
2029, August 8th.
So in 2029, we're still using DVDs, guys. So don't throw away your DVD player if you
So
still
aren't
have
you
one.
curious to know why a waitress would be fighting alien monsters alone on a space station? Well, what I'm looking for is what compels me to fight.
And when did I see it ran?
right here. Watch.
I don't know. I did this during last Shots Fired. I don't think this game's ever been in a marathon besides Shots Fired.
Attention is focused on the station hotel. Here comes the hotel manager.
Tetsuya hasn't run this game in like a couple years, I think, or a year or so.
Mr. Tanaka.
And Haunter's not really that active in running this game.
We're targeting this coming Christmas Eve.
I was half watching this news report in my apartment. Then I saw something that shocked me. See the glass case in the corner of the screen? Can you see something like a ball in it?
Yeah, it's totally Blu-ray.
It's something that can't be there. It's something that shouldn't be there. I took the waitress job here to find out more about that round stone, but I haven't a clue where it's at.
So Rio's looking for this specific stone.
I thought I lucked out when the same reporter came aboard to cover the opening ceremony. I figured I could ask her.
Here comes Rio's anger issue that she has. We'll be seeing this again later.
Since the reporter can't help us, we'll have to show this footage to others and ask them. Who do you think we should ask?
Yeah, I'm really the only active runner of this game. Gino. So Gino's a security guard who locked her up at the beginning of the game.
A security guard would know. I doubt he's sitting around waiting at the receiver port. Let's find him.
Rio's gonna want us to, she's gonna inquire us
by
if we
the
want to
way,
know about the stone.
Would you like to know more about the stone?
I'm gonna tell her no here. Save time. No. Plus you break her heart here and it's pretty funny to see.
That's true.
Like she's
But
like,
I
oh,
know
he doesn't want to listen to me talk. I feel so bad. If you tell her yes, she'll go on about the stone for like a good minute.
Right behind the monitor room you're in, there's a small escape shuttle. I'll find the stone, your girlfriend, and make my way to the shuttle. It can carry 3 people.
I know, we don't have a Dragon Ball radar. How are we gonna find them? Alright, so before we leave this area, we have to pick up Run Business Center.
The business center.
We have to pick up a key, and we also have to pick up a new word for Rio to learn. Use front copier.
Make a copy? Okay.
So if you tell Rio to make a copy here, she'll get a new word to learn that you can use during battles. I'm specifically getting this for a certain boss fight coming up.
Jump is written on
So Rio didn't know how to jump up until now. Check the key box.
The observatory restaurant's key is in here, but this is locked.
The blue stone will be explained later. During like a 6-minute cutscene I can't skip. Which where I'll probably be using the bathroom, because I really have to use the bathroom.
Rio Hohenheim.
Manager's name not recognized. Access denied.
Huh? You have to say the control staff manager's name for this to open.
Oh, you'll learn about the stone
I
here
have
pretty
no
soon,
idea
don't
who the
worry.
control staff manager is. I'll entrust you with
So the password, and the answer to this password is Jonathan Turner. Jonathan Turner. That's the guy who's obsessed with strawberry candy.
We did it, operator. The key box opened.
That's something I think you just have to know playing the game.
It would have been great if the observatory elevator's code key were also here. Okay, we can get into the observatory restaurant now. Let's go.
So we're done here. Run hallway.
Leave the room? Okay.
Coming up is the RNG section of this game. We're going to be fighting those frog enemies again that drop grenade shells.
Where should I go?
Run elevator hall.
The elevator hall. Okay.
There's a chance that the frog enemies can drop 1 grenade shell, 2 grenade shells, 0 grenade shells, or a health item. The best RNG you can get is 2 grenade shells, but 1 will work too.
Where should I go?
Run observatory restaurant.
The observatory restaurant. Okay.
So we'll see what kind of luck we get here. I'm expecting to get 1 shell. Actually, I'm expecting to get 0 shells since this is a marathon run. We'll see what happens. These shells are going to be used later for a boss fight. Makes the boss fight go by a lot quicker. Having 2 shells, getting 2 shells out of here will make the fight a lot easier. So this is where the opening cutscene took place. Rio's going to ask us if we remember.
Do you remember this place?
Yes. And Rio gets really creepy here. Remembering
The
spying
place where
on
they
us.
held the first party in space. You were happily exchanging toasts with Naomi. When the monsters appeared, almost everybody aboard the station was here.
No, I think there's 99 of everything she can
I don't
hold.
think there's anyone here. But we should check this area thoroughly.
I think she can hold 99 grenade shells and 99 health items, but I'm not completely sure about that. We're on section 2.
Section 2.
Here's more evidence that Rio likes death and destruction. She's like, oh, look at that. Look at all this destruction over here.
The hallway to guest section 2 is blocked by debris.
Oh, there's fire, too.
Oh, right. When I was in guest section 1, there was that huge tremor. There was an announcement that the corridor was sealed. We're not going any farther this way. We'll have to find a different way.
I read chat for once in a while. It's kind of hard for me to read chat, talk about the game, and focus on the game, too. I'm used to playing this game, though, that I can do it.
See, there it is again.
So there are 3 panels here, so we need a total of 3 grenade shells to break through. Right now, we only have 2. As you can see here, 2 launcher grenades. So we need to go get another one.
What should I do?
So we're going to go to section 2. Run section 2.
Section 2. Okay.
Okay, so a frog enemy is always going to spawn in, but there's another enemy that spawns in. It can either be a little leech or a giant worm. I want a giant worm because they're a lot easier to fight. We'll see what we get here. What we get here is completely RNG, and what drops we get are completely RNG too. So this can either make or break a run, and we got a leech. So I have to fight the frog first. Hind leg. Left stomach, right stomach. Mouth. Mouth. Oh, shoot. That's fine. Mouth. Tail. Red stomach. Stomach, mouth. Alright, we're good. The reason why I go in first person there for those leeches is I look for a certain animation. That's when I tell her to shoot. Alright, so we got 1 grenade shell, that's fine. You really want to get 2 here, because it'll make the boss fight later go by a little bit quicker. But I've developed specific strats on how to fight the boss with 1 less grenade shell. Run chandelier.
The chandelier. Okay. I can't get any closer than this.
So now we're going to use our 3 shells that we have to break down these
what should I do?
These barriers. Launcher.
Okay. Leave it up to me.
Hey, not naive. I can't pronounce your last name. I got the first 2 right. I'm horrible at pronouncing people's names. Chandelier.
The chandelier.
I'm not gonna try.
Okay, I can't get any closer than this.
So once again, we have to break these 3 barriers. Launcher.
Okay. Leave it up to me.
Turn invisible and just become deleted.
I can't believe it. There's more.
Launcher. Chandelier.
The chandelier. Okay.
My mind was someplace else there.
What should I do?
Launcher.
Okay. Leave it up to me.
Where is she keeping that grenade shell? They have shrinking technology in 2029. I'm reading
What's
chat.
wrong
Just
with
because I don't
Lifeline?
respond to somebody doesn't mean I'm not... Oh, I am ignoring my regulars for a specific reason. So we find some old man here, which we never see again. I assume he dies. Run exit 1.
Exit 1.
He gives us
Okay.
the code to use the elevator, so now we're gonna go use the elevator. What the hell? I've never... Does Rio usually go this way? I guess she does. Am I saving time here? How am I saving time? Nope, I broke even. Never mind. So, you remember that jump ticket we picked up a little bit
Where should I
earlier?
go?
Run elevator.
The elevator.
We picked it
Okay.
up specifically for this boss to make it a lot easier. So this is Mr. Krabs. I think he's a crab enemy, but I always call him Mr. Krabs because, you know, nicknames. His weakness is his eye. So he can either teleport in, instant teleport in like that, or he can drop down in on us, So we'll see what we get here. Jump, So that's why we picked up the jump command there, since he has an AoE attack. Jump, It's all about timing. Jump, to tell Rio to jump.
Let's move on.
I listen to a certain sound that Mr. Krabs makes. Run elevator
The elevator.
before I tell her
Okay.
to jump.
Listen, the elevator should work if you enter the number code we got earlier.
Yeah, this is a pretty fun part here. So Rio's going to ask us, I don't know if you guys want to type in chat, it might be too late because of the delay. Rio's going to ask us what the first word we learned when we were a child. So I'm open to any suggestions, if you guys can get it in time. If not, I'll say what I usually say.
Zero-gravity elevator. For your safety, please do not release the safety
This is
lock.
kind of like a Bondy moment with Rio.
There's section 3, which was sealed during the tremor. There wouldn't be anyone left.
Yeah, good job, Rio. I bet you that makes you happy. Nobody's alive over there.
Visibility of the external environment. Please enjoy the cosmic vista.
Sightseeing in space. They say that people finally began viewing themselves objectively after they started seeing Earth from space.
Soup. Okay. I will say the word soup to her.
Perhaps also
Penis. I always say
maybe they felt
banana.
separation with reality as well.
Banana.
But what about you? Are you really alive?
Yes.
Okay.
If you tell Rio no there, she'll take it as a joke.
What were the first words your mother taught you as a child?
Soup.
Your first word? I wonder what influenced that.
Okay, I said soup. First one I saw. A depression would have been good, but it's too late now.
We seem to have reached the junction.
So like I said, this is a Bondy moment. I'm going to shut up so you can hear Rio.
The first word I learned was wir. It's German for we. You and I. We. Mom pointed at herself, and then at me, and taught me that word. I love the word. We. It makes it seem as if I'm not all alone. Just like now.
Yeah, I usually say banana. So let's praise Rio here. She's been a good girl tonight.
Hey, what's your favorite word or saying?
Rio.
Is that right?
You can also bring up Naomi's name. She gets jealous.
You're probably thinking, why is she asking me this all of a sudden? Well, I just wanted to get to know you better. After all, we don't know anything about each other. Despite the fact that we're partners, right?
No, we're not even partners.
Would you like to know more about me?
Yes. If you tell no there, she'll still talk about herself.
You might not believe me, but I've never had a boyfriend before. I'm a girl without a heart. But I'm beginning to understand. It's better for people to be with someone rather than being alone.
She doesn't care we
Will
have
you
a
get back to
girlfriend.
Earth? Maybe I'll get you to introduce me to someone.
Here we go. Get ready. Get ready, guys.
Please remain seated until the safety bar has been lifted.
And gals.
Well, then again, what about you? But I suppose there's no chance of that, huh?
So Rio just hit on us there, and then she put herself in the friend zone afterwards. So classic Rio. Despite us having a girlfriend and we're searching for this girlfriend, Rio decides to hit on us.
Where should I go?
Run exit 1.
Exit 1. Okay.
So we skipped a cutscene there of the the hotel station shaking again. It's a pointless cutscene.
This is horribly wrecked. Ahead of here is the senior staff section. Where should I go?
Trying to steal by man. Run break room.
The break room. Okay.
Alright, so before we head up the break room, we have to fight, I think a level 3 worm, the most powerful worm in the game. Left eye, tail. Shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot. Shoot. Left eye, mouth. Shoot, shoot. Reload. Left eye, mouth, shoot. Middle eye, shoot, shoot. Right eye, shoot. That's how powerful that worm is.
Okay. That was a pushover.
I have a specific order that I shoot things in, so... Run, break room.
The break room. Okay.
So as soon as we enter a break room, or as soon as we enter the break room, we see a familiar person. Hey, it's Mr. Krabs again. Back. So I like to get Rio all the way in the back here. Jump. I. So she can cover the... She can see a majority of the... Jump. I. Of the room, just in case it decides to teleport someplace. Jump. I. Jump. I. Looks like Mr. Krabs doesn't want to teleport now. Jump. I. That was a horrible fight, by the way.
Okay. That was a pushover.
Oh, wasted a lot of time. Run table.
The table. Okay.
So we have to find a key card to the manager's office. Clean the coffee powder.
Huh? Clean up the coffee granules? Is that what you're saying?
So the key card is hidden under all this coffee powder. Or coffee granules, as Rio calls it.
The manager's office key. What's it doing here?
Oops, sorry, I might have hit my
Now
mic
we
there.
can get into the manager's office.
Run vending machines.
The vending machines. Okay.
I was trying to scratch my nose there. So we're lucky that there is a grenade shell right in this trash can. Open trash can.
Inside the trash can? It's a launcher shell. I'll take that.
I'm not trying
Thank you
clean
very
coffee
much.
during a marathon run. I'll try during another dead run. Run hallway.
Leave the room? Okay.
So we got everything that we needed in here. We can leave, but before we leave, we get we meet up with somebody. You'll actually get a chance to see. I said actually again. You'll get a chance to see Gino, the security guard here, since he's been in cutscenes we've been skipping.
Rio!
Gino!
What the hell are you doing here?
Wait!
Rio, what's going on? Why are you dressed like that?
Gino, there's something I want you to see.
You're babbling. Give me that weapon.
Hey, Test Zero, yeah.
You should wait at the receiving port with the
Please,
others.
listen. I need you to watch this disc.
Listen to me, Rio.
You have to look at the
I care
hold
about
on.
you. Leave the dangerous stuff to me. Take an escape shuttle out of here.
Hey, what should I do?
Threaten.
Why are you...
Okay. I'll
So
try
we have to
that.
tell Rio to threaten Gino here, or else she'll get knocked out by him and it'll be game over.
Rio,
Drop your weapon.
why?
Why? You have to see that there's a shiny object under the coffee powder. You just have to guess, I guess. Or you can just
Put
use a
that in the
walkthrough.
drive and play it.
So Rio decides to take orders here. Or give orders here, not take them. To Gino.
Get ready to stop. There. I need to know where this room is.
Why?
Here? That's the,
Somewhere in the testing ward?
No, it's the, exhibit room. Rio, you're not a... The exhibit room is closed. There are gems and precious metals stored there. So you're a thief? This is some scam by you and that operator?
I suppose you're right. In some ways, I guess I am a thief.
Yes,
Please, Gino.
this is not
Turn
live at all. This is the VOD.
Rio, give up this crazy idea.
Look at the smug look
Can't
on
do it
Rio's face
anyways.
here.
Only the manager carries a key to the exhibit room. Mr. Tanaka is under guard by the rescue team in the receiving port.
And that was the last of Gino. Now he's paralyzed. Rip.
Your information's old. Okay, let's go, operator.
Okay, so we're done here. So now we're gonna go fight a boss, but once again, before we can go fight a boss, we have to go fight some annoying enemies before.
Where should I go?
Run manager's office.
The manager's office. Okay.
So we're gonna get two hand enemies here. If I kill these two hand enemies in a quick fashion, the third enemy won't spawn in. But most likely the third enemy will spawn in here. It is possible to get quick kills here if you're really good. Tongue. Turn around. Tongue. Tongue. Shoot, shoot. Turn around. Stomach, mouth.
Where should I aim? Duck mouth.
Alright.
That's it. Now we can move
So
on.
we were kind of on track there to get the quick kill, but that last hand enemy was pretty slow. Run manager's office.
The manager's office. Okay.
Alright, so that one went pretty well. Now we have 3 frog enemies we have to fight, and one of them's red. It's like a level 2 or Super Saiyan frog enemy, where it just takes more bullets to kill. Same strategy as before, though. Hind leg. Front leg. Right stomach, left stomach. Shake. Mouth. Mouth. Red stomach. Shoot. Shoot. Reload. Shake. Hind leg. Reload. Hind leg. Reload. Shake. Flee. Recover. Be safe here.
Where should I aim?
Hind leg. Reload. Hind leg. Front leg. Right stomach, left stomach, red stomach. Hind leg. Front leg. Right stomach, left stomach, red stomach. Wow, Rio understood those 3 stomach commands back to back. That's really rare. That's a big risk to take there. Usually she'll understand one stomach and she won't understand the other. It's really rare to get that 3 combo. Especially back to back like that. Run manager's office.
The manager's office. Okay.
Is this the run? Oh, here, Rip. No. I am a minute and 53 seconds behind my PB. So, granted, I've been showing off the game. I wasn't planning to come in here and PB. I wanted to demonstrate how fun this game is.
They were Tanaka's. They're all torn and shredded. Huh?
Captain Genyu, yeah. So that guy that called Rio a bimbo has now spontaneously combusted, it seems. Oh, trust me, I know how Rio acts. I've spent a lot of time with her. I know how her AI behaves. It's really rare for me to get that. So now he's morphed into an alien.
I warned him. I warned him that this would happen.
So this guy has called Rio a bimbo twice, and she refuses to shoot him.
Don't come any closer. I can't shoot.
Shoot. Shoot. Alright, so how this fight goes is, at the start, all of his body parts are going to be lit up, so I have to shoot him once. There's a tail that he has that's really difficult. I have to run around him at a certain angle and shoot his tail. Then the second phase will start where I'll be using the launcher shells and shooting 4 body parts. And then I have to pause buffer the last shot, so you'll see it here. Body, head. Left arm, right arm. Left leg, right leg. Flee. Tail. Reload. Launcher. Left leg, right leg. Body, head. Launcher. Left leg, right leg. Body, head. Back. Dodge right. That is his right arm. Right arm. Dodge left. That is his right leg. Right leg. Alright. So Rio shot the wrong body part there, but that's what happens. That's the strat that I came up with, that if you have 2 grenade shells, that's how you handle the boss fight. If you have 3 grenade shells, you don't have to pause buffer at the end. You do enough damage overall that you don't have to pause buffer and shoot that last part.
It's the manager's handwriting. The rescue team arrived at the receiving port. Just 8 of the 50 guests are under guard there. The hotel's damage is worrying, but the loss of VIPs will be critical. Chairman Deckhart, missing. President Suzuki, missing. Reporter Helen Johnson, missing. Senator Burton, missing. Dr. Miller, missing. Research Supervisor Joe Powers, missing. In other words, they're dead. The exhibit room's key should be in here somewhere. Where should I start looking?
Run bed.
The bed.
So the key is inside of a safe. If you know the answer ahead of time, you can just open up the safe. Coming up is a 6-minute cutscene. I can't skip. Open safe.
To open it, I would have to manually.
It'll explain the plot of the stone that she's looking for.
So you'll have to guide
So if you don't care about that, you can go to the bathroom or get something to drink.
How many notches should I turn?
4 to the right.
Okay, I'll rotate it 4 to the right. Hey, a lamp just went on.
6 to the left.
Okay, I'll rotate it 6 to the left.
I'm actually going to go AFK for like 30 seconds. I just need to stretch my legs. 2 to the right.
Okay, I'll rotate it 2 to the right.
So like I said, this is a long-ass cutscene here that I can't skip.
It opened, operator.
So, I'll be right back. Enjoy the plot. That will explain what Rio's looking for.
The exhibit room key. Now we can finally get the stone. Huh? What is this disc? It says lost and found on it. It belongs to Alan Honda. Hang on a minute. Oh, I found a player. This will let us watch that disc we found. Good. It doesn't appear to be broken. Paracelsus plan?
Are you familiar with the Philosopher's Stone? It is said to have been in the possession of Paracelsus, a 16th century European philosopher. Capable of generating intense healing power, it was a stone that defied human comprehension. It was studied by some scholars of the time, but despite lengthy research, their efforts were in vain. At long last, however, we have succeeded in reproducing the Philosopher's Stone. This is it. The Philosopher's Stone we have created is identical in composition and structure to the original, and its potency is even greater. An example will make this clear. This photo presents a simulation of the effects of the original Philosopher's Stone as noted in ancient manuscripts. The next photo shows the results of an experiment based on the instructions in those ancient documents using the Philosopher's Stone that we created. As you can see, our Philosopher's Stone is capable of producing effects precisely opposite to those produced by the original. Instead of healing a living thing so that it may survive, it curses the organism, which remains alive. A number of possible results of the use of this stone can be imagined, but the most effective is the use of an accursed hex capable of plunging a civilized society into chaos. This very stone has been spared in order that your country may carry out its plan of battle, and we believe that this is the only measure available.
Alright, so hopefully you got the plot here. I've been back for a while. I just stayed mute. I decided to mute myself so you could hear the game.
Joseph Kraft? Corrupt living creatures with curses. Just as I thought. Alan's claims of aliens and UFOs. It was all a lie. That means Alan is one of Kraft's men.
I'm not skipping this cutscene. I can't skip it.
We've got to find the accursed stone.
So somebody's making these fake Philosopher's Stones on this hotel.
The stone is in the exhibit room.
Or in this hotel.
We have to hurry.
Run hallway.
Leave the room?
And it's cursing all these people and turning them into these mutated aliens. So that's what's happening plot-wise. Just forgot to split there. Alright, so we're almost done with the game here, guys. Run exhibit room.
The exhibit room, okay?
Oops. Gotta make sure I clicked on my splits and not chat. So we're coming up to a puzzle here.
The exhibit room is ahead.
Where there's like a 3 to 5 frame window to get this correctly. It's all about timing. The more you play this, the easier it becomes, but I still can screw this up.
There are 2 panels for swiping cards.
So we have to, Rio has to swipe her card and I have to virtually swipe mine on the other one at the same time. It's kind of like that puzzle in Resident Evil 4 with Leon and Ashley where they have to throw the switch down at the same time before that giant on-rail shooter segment. That's what's happening here. Yeah, I wish I could skip cutscenes, Rip. Trust me.
It won't work.
These, supposedly, I'm not sure because there's only been one person who's trying to run the Japanese version of the game, but the Japanese version, you can't skip cutscenes, it seems.
Oh, I get it.
At all. So it would make the English version faster.
It looks like you have to undo
yeah, Sony developed this. Sony developed the game, and Konami was the one that published and translated it. So it's a common misconception that Konami made this game, but all they did was just publish and translate it for
you give the cue when you're
stateside.
Ready. When you're ready, say, "Get ready, set."
All right, so here we go.
Okay?
I have to time this correctly.
I'm ready when you are.
Get ready, set.
Now.
I was early there. Get ready, set.
Now.
There we go. Second try. Just wasted a few seconds. Yeah, there are a lot of games that use this. Alright, so we have to fight 2 more mini-bosses here. The first boss that we get is completely RNG. It can run case 3. It can either be the plant boss or it can be Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs is the slower fight. Oh, we actually got the plant boss. Wow, okay. Stomach, mouth. Ah, screw you. Number 2. Branches. Right eye. Shake. Branches, right eye. Shoot, shoot. Middle eye. Back. Back. Stomach, mouth. Stomach, mouth. So those enemies can either jump in the air or they can charge her. Charging attack is really annoying. Run case 3.
Case 3. Okay.
What I'd like to do is take out the first leech there and then work on Victory Bell and then finish off the last leech. Left eye, tail. Shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot. Left eye, mouth. Shoot, shoot. Reload. Left eye, mouth, shoot. Middle eye, shoot, shoot. Right eye, shoot. Middle eye. Reload. So we get 3 worms here to fight. Back. Left eye, middle eye. Tail. Right eye, mouth. Red eye. Reload. Turn around. Left eye, tail. Shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot. Left eye, mouth. Shoot, shoot. Reload. Left eye, mouth, shoot. Middle eye, shoot, shoot. Right eye, shoot. That fight went pretty well.
Okay. Let's move on.
Alright, so now we have a pretty cool puzzle coming up here. Run case 3.
Case 3. Okay.
So we're gonna have to I'll let Rio talk it out. I won't spoil it for you guys.
It's not here. Someone's taken it already. We'll have to return to the receiving.
Are you feeling it now, Mr.
We need to
Krabs?
find Alan Honda. Huh? Operator, hold on a sec. This cord, what is this? This can't be. Listen, can you analyze this device?
So this is a bomb here, and we have to enter 3 codes to disarm it.
It's a bomb. Can you check how to defuse it?
So there are going to be 3 questions. We have to ask Rio. She'll tell us the answer.
Okay, you found the right
Sort of.
instructions to defuse it. Can you read them to me? We'll think it through together. What's the first one?
Enter the sum of the last digits of today's date.
Okay, yes, that's easy. Today is December 24th, 2029. So the last digit of each one would be 249. That's easy.
Because the gimmick of this game is giving voice commands to the main character. Rio does shoot on her own in certain cutscenes too. So Rio's gonna tell us the wrong number here. If I input the right number, I can skip some dialogue that Rio will interrupt us with. Enter the number of guests checked into the hotel.
This is easy too. The answer is in Tanaka's note. It's 13.
The real answer is 50. So if I can input this quickly, I'll skip some dialogue.
Please be careful with this.
There we go. I have a theory that Rio likes to be given orders too. She likes to be told what to do. Enter the sum of the last digits of PM Takayama's birth date. So Rio's gonna freak out here because she doesn't know.
How are we supposed to know the Prime Minister's birthday? Oh, what do we do?
So I gotta tell her to relax.
What do we do?
Relax.
You're right. Didn't he say something about that at some point?
Oh, JC, a bomb. So there's a video file you can watch in Rio's back pocket, but if you know the answer ahead of time, you can just put it in.
It's all up to you. Go ahead. Enter the final number. Please be extra careful.
So the answer is 15 again. Alright, so I'm going to give a funny response here to Rio. It's a slower response, but her reaction's it's pretty priceless.
you like to take a break?
Oh no, I lost 10 seconds.
Phew.
So Rio's gonna get kind of personal with us here again.
This whole time, I've been trying to remember your face, but I can't. Not anymore. I want you to know, I really am grateful. If it weren't for you, I'd be dead. Here we are, complete strangers, entrusting one another with our lives, and everyone on Earth oblivious to what's going on. And you know what's funny? I don't even know your name.
There we go. I'm gonna pussy block Rio here.
If we get back to Earth safely, you think we could actually meet somewhere? Like,
No.
friend? Oh, yeah. Well, there is Naomi. I'm kind of envying her right now.
Jesus, Rio.
I'm sure Naomi is safe somewhere. We'll find her. We've got to.
I'll kill her, don't worry, and then you'll be mine.
What are you doing?
So, the Master Chefs are back again from Halo.
Destroying the station.
That's none of your concern.
I knew there was something weird. You guys aren't a rescue team?
Pipe down and hand that over. Holy mother of... That thing! Fall back! Go! Go now!
So Frieza decides to show up and crash the party of Sony versus Microsoft. It doesn't save time. That's the slower response. If you tell her yes, you'll get a quicker response from her. Less dialogue.
A rescue team.
I did it there just to show you guys the funny section.
They're after the stone too. Oh god, the PM's got back to the receiving port. They're in danger.
She's running! Don't get away! Summer!
Don't let her get away! Stop her! So these mercenaries are evil. They're working for the bad guy. We can't figure out what's going on.
Chaser!
So there is a part here where if Rio doesn't listen to me, I'll be in deep trouble. We'll see how this goes.
Oh my god. They're about to use a rocket. Operator, the shutter. I'll buy us some time. Hurry.
We gotta close the shutter to save Rio here. If Rio has enough health, she can actually tank this damage. Alright, so now we gotta shoot some colored levers or levers. I can one-cycle this. We'll see how this goes.
What should I do?
Shoot red.
Yes. The red lever.
So your first response, you have to tell Rio to shoot, and then the color. Then I can just tell Rio the color from here on out.
It moved. I can disengage the arm by turning the lever.
Red.
The red lever.
Red.
The red lever.
Red.
The red lever.
Yellow.
The yellow.
Nice, I one-cycled it. So the Halo dudes can pop out from the back there and start shooting at Rio. But if I'm quick enough, I can just one-cycle it and not get shot.
The PM's in danger. Let's hurry to the receiving port.
It's all about being fast with your commands. Oops. Alright, so here's the section where I have to tell Rio to run. If Rio decides to not run, it's going to be game over. And it's probably going to send me back 5 minutes. No, I'll send me back more than 5 minutes. Maybe 8 minutes, 8 or 9 minutes.
Come on, hand over whatever you just took.
We'll see what happens here.
It's not it.
Rio, I I'm disappointed with you.
Gino, forget it. We have to.
I've lost a lot of runs to this section.
Shoot you if I have to.
That's not possible. The shutter is closed.
What the hell is that? Damn it, what is this thing?
Don't shoot. Come on.
Let me go.
Run.
Okay.
Alright, good. So I have to tell Rio to run there. If she refuses to run, she'll stay with Gino and fight the alien and die. So, we're good. Gino ends up dying there. But who cares about Gino? Alright, woo. That was one section I was stressing out about. So I might be skipping 2 cutscenes here. The mercenaries open fire on the Prime Minister and his party. And then the Prime Minister's wife morphs into an alien, mutates into an alien, and kills all the mercenaries. So, during the last Shots Fired marathon, when I did a run of this, I had to load a save file, so I was like ahead by like 15 minutes. So we ended up watching this cutscene, but I'm not going to watch the cutscene here because don't have time really. So.
Who am I?
So Rio's going to be surrounded by dead bodies after this.
I'm a descendant of Paracelsus, the scientist from Alan's Disk. The story of Paracelsus and the Philosopher's Stone is more than just a legend. It's real. It's the stone that I've been trying to find. It's an heirloom that my family has guarded since Paracelsus' time. It began to influence my life when I was only a child. Dad began studying the Philosopher's Stone with a geologist he'd hired. The geologist's name was Joseph Kraft. Those two spent years researching the stone, and they eventually uncovered the secret nature of it. Physically, the Philosopher's Stone is pretty much your basic rock, but what's uncanny about it is the composition, completely uniform throughout. Whether stone or metal, it's impossible to manufacture solids of entirely uniform composition on Earth. Why, you ask? Because of gravity. The same night they concluded their analysis of the stone, Kraft shot my dad.
So that's why they're making the stones in space, because, you know, there's no gravity in space. There is a cutscene later that we'll probably watch.
He also shot me.
Because right now I'm on 238 pace.
I survived. But my mom and dad weren't so lucky. Kraft was trying to steal the Philosopher's Stone, but Dad had it protected. Fearing for my safety, I fled to Japan. I just wanted to forget everything.
3D printing. Rip off of Harry Potter 1.
On the news. The Philosopher's Stone. It channels negative or positive emotion from spoken words. With the stone, you can heal or corrupt. At least according to research data taken by Joseph Kraft. From what I can tell, he used the stolen research to build a replica of the stone in the lab on this space station.
So
I
Rio's...
guess with all the chaos going on, he was planning to steal the real stone and blame it on the aliens.
Here comes Rio's anger issue. Anger problem.
Even if that means killing everyone in the hotel to ensure their silence.
She's beating a dead body.
But why does he want the stone so much? I don't get it. What was he gonna do with it? Turn people into hideous monsters? He would use the stone for that? Use the stone for that.
Cheer up.
Oh, God, I'm just babbling now.
This is
But whatever happens, Kraft is finished.
This is why we can't skip this cutscene, because we have to tell Rio something.
All we need to do is find Alan's stone and dispose of it. Actually, that can wait. I'm sorry I've been so caught up in the stone. I still have to get you out of there. And Naomi, too. Yes, of course, we have to get Naomi. But... listen. In spite of all our searching, we haven't found your girlfriend. You know what's happening, right?
Rio's using logic here.
Or is it some kind of mutated person that's chasing us?
Mutated person chasing us. Who could that be? Who's been missing?
Sorry. I'm sorry. What am I saying? There's still the testing ward left. That's it. She must be in the testing ward. The monitor room you're in, it's in the testing ward. She may have been right next to you this entire time. Naomi's safe. I'm sure of it. The three of us can leave this place together. I'll go get her now. I can get to the testing ward on that elevator. Wait for me.
Rio's so fallen in love with the operator, just merely saying cheer up to her when she's in a really deep, dark depression state will snap her out of it. So right now I'm on 238.08 pace, if everything else goes flawless from here on out. So because of that, since I'm 12 minutes behind my estimate, I think we're going to watch a cutscene later. Cutscene's about 5 minutes long.
There's only the testing ward left.
But it's important to the plot, so...
There's no gravity, but I can use an air shooter for moving. No problem. Over here.
Oh, this is the end of the game. There is no more combat until the final boss. So, you don't have to worry about combat once hitting this area. Like, if Rio's health is really low, you don't have to worry about healing her up, either.
Can you open this case?
So, Rio's gonna grab a Wiimote here, which will help her traverse through 0G.
Thanks.
Cheer up. Okay, Nero, I will. Thank you. Run, hatch 2.
Hatch 2, okay.
Hurry.
I can't go any faster than this.
Run.
You mean go faster? Don't expect the impossible.
Anyway, we'll just awkwardly watch Rio float through 0G.
The hatch is closed. You have to analyze and open it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make her bark like a dog. I hope it doesn't cause her to bug out. Like, clip out of bounds. But I'm gonna try and make her bark.
There are 2 hatches. Hatch 2 is straight ahead. Hatch 5 leads below. Which way should I go?
Hatch 2.
Hatch 2.
Hurry.
Oh, quickly. Okay.
Rio really doesn't have an ass. Which is fine with me. I like Rio's design.
The hatch is closed. You have to analyze and open it.
Rio's like normal cup size and normal Japanese ass size.
This is a laboratory.
Yeah, remember, she's half German, half Japanese.
Were they studying how to make the Philosopher's Stone here?
Run, experiment rack 2.
Experiment rack 2, okay?
Oh god, that brown emote.
These look like test systems.
I'll do it towards the end of the game.
Everything around this pillar seems to be.
I said I like her design. Check up.
Up? Huh? What is that? What is this shoe?
Yeah, she's adequate. There you go.
Hey, can you analyze this for me?
Oh god, that shoes belongs to Naomi.
Was Naomi here? Huh? There's something like a tunnel in the back.
So Rio
Should
needs
she be
to...
down there?
That's where we need to go, but first we have to lower that thing so Rio can go through there.
I can't get in there unless the gap is widened.
So we have to do an annoying puzzle. This is the final puzzle of the game.
This device.
The
It's an
world's
auto
saddest
emergency
shoe.
mode. It can't be directly operated. We need to find another way of lowering this device.
It did not say that, Doctor. Storage booths.
The storage booths. Okay.
Check the control device. Alright, so here's the annoying minigame. We have to unlock the thing so Rio can lower it. And in order to do that, we have to input 6 number
If we get
key
rid of the
codes
experiment rack, I'll be able to enter that corridor.
that Rio will read out loud to us. This is all
Yeah,
on a
it's
timed
okay.
on a
This
timer
system appears to
also.
operate even in an emergency. Okay, let's give it a shot.
The voice will
Try
explain what's
operating
going
the
on. What I just explained to you.
Low-level emergency mode. The experiment rack cannot be moved, but may be ejected into space. Please speak to the operator to request input of the release code that appears on the screen. If the release code
Storage
is not
booths.
entered before it disappears from the screen, please repeat the process from the beginning.
Oh, I get it. I read some numbers, and you enter them.
There we go.
That's easy. And we'll get it done in a jiffy.
So if you're not good at inputting numbers or listening to Rio, this can be really difficult your first playthrough.
Let's see. 7-2 and it's 718.
I knew it was 718. Rio will sometimes mess up the numbers like that too. The first 3 numbers are really easy, the last 3 are really difficult.
27 and 6. 5 pound.
There's only 1 pound.
Release code acknowledged. Please
It's another mistake on her behalf.
Let's see. 2 7 8 star and 9.
I haven't had that one in a while.
code acknowledged.
Alright, now here come the difficult numbers.
Let's see. 753 and star 8 pound 42.
Release code acknowledged. Please proceed.
Let's see. 100 and 1 pound star and 22.
Had that one memorized.
Acknowledged. Please proceed.
Let's see. 2 5 star 4 5 star and 6 1.
All release
So,
codes.
not bad. I mean, your first casual playthrough, you're gonna struggle here, trust me.
Hang
We
on
all
for a second.
do. After playing this enough, you either memorize some of the numbers or you become better at it.
Now ejecting.
I guess Rio is 8,
All
yeah.
personnel must maintain a safe distance.
Maybe Rio's dyslexic with numbers, who knows.
We did it. Maybe Naomi will be in there. Don't you think the two of us are becoming a great team?
No, Rio, we're not becoming a great team. Stop trying to pair us together. So, let's go meet Naomi. Or is Naomi really in here? Let's see.
I sense you. I feel you. Who's there? Alan? Could it be Joe?
This thing's alive. I think I can communicate with it using this keyboard.
Please, isn't this enough? Turn off the machine, let me die. You're not a researcher.
please. For years, wicked scientists have experimented on me with that stone. Over and over.
Naomi's other shoe.
And now this is what I have become. Turn off the machine. I beg you. You. What do you want? Who are you?
No. Don't worry.
Look, I can see her
I'm
typing.
just a waitress.
What she's typing there, or what she's saying.
Ah, someone from JSL. I sensed some sort of crisis in the hotel. Do you know of the stone on this station?
Me IRL.
Yes.
I see. I was a fool. I thought that the stone would bring happiness to the world, the way it had done for our family. Too much corruption in the world. Television, politicians, the people on the streets, everywhere. The evils of jealousy and greed have corrupted our planet. This is the world that they would produce more of the stones for. I beg you, turn off this machine.
All right.
Thank you. There is one last thing I wish you could do.
Yes.
In Japan, there is a woman named Rio Honheim. I want you to find her and tell her her mother still lives.
Oh.
Tell her to find her mother. There's an account in her name at the Swiss Union Bank. Enough money there so she can have a good life. Will you do this for me? What is wrong? Please. I beg you to do this.
I won't fail.
Thank you. You're very kind. Farewell.
So yeah, that brain is Rio's father. And now we're gonna kill her father.
Please, release him from his pain.
Rip Rio's father. Press F in chat for Rio's father. Pay respects. I like how you can see Rio's tears here in this little cutscene right now. She wipes them away. Small little details this game has.
Angular adjustment in progress. Angular adjustment in progress. Correcting anomaly in orbital trajectory. Angular adjustment complete. Collision with Earth's surface in 32 minutes.
Decent ass with that, buddy.
Point of impact. 35 degrees. 40 minutes north latitude. 139 degrees. 45 minutes east longitude. Tokyo, Japan.
Something's wrong. Someone's altered the station orbit. Not all the terrorists were killed.
So the space station, or the space hotel, is going to crash into Tokyo, Japan. Japan's gonna go underwater. All the animes are gonna die, guys. Sorry for all the weeaboos out there.
To Earth. What should we do?
Your Chinese cartoons will disappear.
The hatch is open. Okay. I'll come get you right now.
Yeah, we turned it off. He's
We'll
dead.
have to split up and find Naomi somewhere.
Rio's father is dead. He was taken off life support when we turned it off. To answer somebody's question earlier, this is my 85th attempt of Lifeline, but I've probably completed it about 40 sometimes. So you can average that in 2.5, 3 hour run per completion. So I've been playing this game a lot. Not as much as other speed games from other speedrunners, but still.
You're...
Please. What is he?
So the alien is Naomi, if you haven't figured that out. Even Rio figured it out, and she refuted her own logic. So we have to say Naomi's name here to save Rio, or else she'll get choked out. Naomi.
It was you. Your voice. I'm glad
Naomi!
You finally found me. I feel so drained. Exhausted.
Please, Naomi! Don't go!
Were you the one who brought him to me?
I did.
I've been so scared. Thank goodness you're safe.
Naomi, listen.
I'm so sorry for all the trouble I caused. My boyfriend. Help him.
Well, there goes Naomi. So we just, in the span of a couple minutes, we lost Rio's father and
No. I'm too late.
the main character's girlfriend. Or side main character.
Operator? Am I?
Yeah, I wish I could skip cutscenes.
Am I cursed?
Make this run a lot quicker.
They all died. In the end, I couldn't save anyone.
I could make up a meme category narrow, yeah.
Could everything? Could it all be because of me?
No. You can tell Rio yes there, but she won't take yes for an answer.
Involved in this horrible mess.
You have to tell her no.
There's no way for me to repair the damage I've caused. But Naomi asked me to save you. Whatever happens, I will save you. Will you wait for me?
Cheer up. Yes. Once again, if you tell Rio no there, she won't take no for an answer. You have to say yes.
I don't know if you realize this. Maybe you already know.
Here we go.
These monsters. Some are actually people who've mutated. But not Naomi. She lived and died a beautiful woman.
Like you've known Naomi her entire life, Rio. Alright, so I'm not going to skip this cutscene. This cutscene's like the big plot twist cutscene of the game. It's about 4 or 5 minutes long. And since I'm way underestimate, this will be fun to watch.
Hold it.
So I'm going to mute
Try
Mike.
Anything you'll regret later. Would you like to know what you've done? You and the operator, you've killed the girl that your operator was searching for. How ironic that you doomed the one person you were trying to save.
You turned her into a monster. Didn't you?
I've been in the lab watching everything you've been doing. Just as you guessed, the story about the UFO is a lie. The so-called aliens are nothing more than mutated animals created by the stone and accursed words. But why stop there? Testing on animals wasn't enough to satisfy a person such as myself. Always in search of knowledge, I had to know exactly what effect the stone would have on a human being.
You used her for some twisted experiment?
Absolutely. Monstrous as she appeared, she never meant to harm anyone, yet you killed her. All she was doing was asking for her boyfriend.
You psycho. She didn't mean to kill anyone!
She was totally unaware of the threat she posed to those around her. Oh yes, her boyfriend. He's been your operator, correct? He's been poisoned by the toxin from a mutated caterpillar. He'll surely die. I'm the one who locked him in the monitor room.
You're a heartless bastard.
Well, it's too late to save him. Of course, being on this station, it won't make a difference.
So it was you who altered the station's orbit?
That's correct, Rio Hohenheim. still find it puzzling. I'm an accomplished marksman, and I was certain I'd shot you in the heart that time. But I won't fail twice. Daughter of such a brilliant man, I'm amazed at how stupid you are. Joseph Kraft, my German birth name, translates to Joe Powers in English. Well, I'd better be off with the Philosopher's Stone.
Kraft. You're lying. That's not the Philosopher's Stone. And, by the way, you didn't miss. Many years ago, you shot me through the heart. And I really did die. My father took the stone, pressed it into my wound, it revived me, and I escaped. It's been keeping me alive ever since. What you have there is only good for creating monsters. It's a fake. Look, about Naomi, I'm so sorry. You saw it? There was nothing I could do. I swear it. I will not let you die, I promise. Using the real stone, I can keep you alive. And get you to a hospital.
So the stone is inside Rio. How is she going to keep us alive? Also, Rio decided to shoot. Run hatch 6.
Hatch 6.
Hurry.
Oh, I can't go any faster.
Rio took, she didn't need our orders to shoot Joe Powers there. So like I said, I think Rio's capable of shooting things herself. She just likes to be given orders. I think it's one of her fetishes. Also, shots were fired there in that cutscene. A lot of shots were fired. Alright, here we go. You guys ready for this? Bark like a dog.
Little dog? Arf! Or big dog? Woof, woof.
So I haven't really screwed around with that, but Rio kind of clips out of bounds there. Anyway. So I'm skipping a cutscene here where Rio finds a bunch of the fake Philosopher's Stones and she just goes John Rambo and starts shooting all of them. It's a dumb cutscene. Alright, we're gonna get creepy Rio here.
The monitor room. There's no mistake. I finally made it. You're inside of here. Hi. Can you see me?
No.
Yeah, it's okay. It doesn't matter if you can't see me on camera. You'll see me soon enough.
Jeez, Rio.
Is it alright if I come in?
No.
Why?
She has no personal space.
Oh. Operator, are you also feeling nervous? My pulse is racing, even though I don't have a heart. Okay. I'm coming.
That's disgusting, Rio. Anyway, Joe Powers is alive because of the fake Philosopher's Stone, so he basically morphs with the fake Philosopher's Stones and turns into a giant monster that we have to fight. That's the cutscene that I skipped. So it's possible for me to two-cycle this boss, which means I can, as soon as it becomes vulnerable, I can down it in 2 shots, 2 cycles. So you'll see here.
Where should I aim? Tell me up, down, left, right.
So the boss can't be damaged right now. He's going to send out ads, so we have to destroy the ads, and then he'll become vulnerable. The first cycle is always the same. It's always hold still for yourself and Rio, then go towards the middle, and then just go across like a line. Right.
Right. It's no good, operator. It's not working.
The spawns are always the same for the first cycle.
Look, operator! It's materialized!
I'm gonna try to 2-cycle the final boss, but it's really difficult to do.
It's no good! The barrier's blocking our shot! Operator, the barrier has to be destroyed first!
Lower right.
Lower right!
Upper left. Shit. Yep. Upper left. Left. Right. I'm pretty sure I can't 2-cycle him. I didn't get the early movement there with Rio. So this might be a 3-cycle. Right. Left. Right. Left. That should die by the flame. Lower right. Upper left. Left. Oh, right. Look how close I was to 2-cycling. Up. Down. Down. I'll just take damage here. I was really close. If only I did a little bit more damage the first time around. Down. Up. Oh well. I came close. Lower right. Upper left. Left. Well, 3 cycles, pretty average. So not world record hype. Because watching that cutscene, we are 7 minutes and 50 seconds behind my PB. So we're on 2:43:32 pace for the most part. So the game's not over yet. The game decides to throw one more puzzle at you at the end. It's a really dumb puzzle. That wasn't 1 HP. That was more like 4 HP. I think I've had 2 runs where I've gotten like a pixel of health left. And it sucked because I think I was on PB pace those 2 times.
Finally we meet.
Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't 2-cycle the final boss, guys.
Operator.
Yeah, Rio's touching us. We don't know where our hands have been. Alien blood?
There's only the 2 of us.
Sweat?
That cursed stone? We'll blow it up with the station. Let me borrow your seat for a moment. It was here the whole time. You were guiding me from the seat.
It smells just like you.
Here it is, operator.
I know.
Are you ready to
Imagine if we were really
I'm
fugly.
initiating the self-destruct sequence.
Is confirmed. Please evacuate from this facility.
Time to leave, operator.
Please evacuate from this facility now.
Wait! Operator, can you take a look at this? The escape hatch won't open.
Yeah, I told you, Rio's straight up creepy.
Come on, open. Password. My frigid heart. The only thing that melts it is just your...
So the answer is love. So there's going to be a time where I can talk to Rio here.
Please, operator. I need your help one last time. Please tell me the password for the escape hatch.
Love. Love.
My frigid heart, the only thing that melts it is just your love.
Alright, she understood me.
Okay, got it.
If you enter the wrong thing, you just have to try over and over again, I think.
That's it! Come on, hurry, we have to escape!
Alright, time's coming up here. As soon as you see the opening cutscene, sorry, this is when time ends, so get ready on time. And... time. Sorry, I was kind of engrossed in the game there. I didn't warn you ahead of time. So yeah, that's Lifeline. If it's cool, we can watch the cutscene. The ending cutscene's like 2 minutes long. Them escaping. You'll actually get a chance to see what the operator looks like for a brief second.
Operator! This way!
Yeah, this would have been a 238 if we didn't watch the cutscene. I was way underestimate. I did a big estimate just in case things went wrong during the run. Like if I died or the game froze. So. You got just like Michael Bay explosions. We don't know if they fuck or not.
Are you okay? Okay, let's get on.
Rio's the third wheel of the relationship still.
It's okay. I'll get us out in time.
So there's Naomi.
Naomi.
She looks like a fancy, pretty Japanese woman.
Daddy.
Plot armor? That's why they don't hurt? I don't know. One big explosion. So you get a chance to see the operator here again a little bit.
Listen, operator. Can I say one last thing? Thank you.
There you go. Dude, I have dark hair. I can totally associate with the operator in this game. It's like your typical Japanese man in a suit. That's what I assume what he looks like. 'Cause this game was targeted towards, you know, all the otakus and lonely Japanese men of Japan who wanted to talk to a blonde woman. So yeah, that's Lifeline. I guess I'm done. I don't know if there's going to be some closing comments, but I'd like to thank Shaddix and everybody who was in charge of this Shots Fired marathon, and I am humble and thankful that you guys let me do Lifeline at the end. So I'm glad people were able to once again see this game. This game's pretty fun. So I guess I should end the stream. I'll mute and I guess I'll wait for a reply and let the music play. So thanks guys, thanks for once again letting me close the marathon. Hope you guys enjoyed Lifeline.